Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about the message you were meant to hear right now. I have 7 options here and I have a lot of cards in these piles. You guys know the drill. Observe the numbers, the piles, see what calls out to you. Now while you guys do that, I have a big announcement I want to make. I am actually launching my merch store today, so I have a ton of new designs and I definitely want you guys to give me a bit of feedback on that. I have designs for each of the 4 suits of queens, and I also have a sugar daddy design, and I have shirts of my little tarot card girls. So if you're interested in that, please check it out. I also want to let you guys know on my Patreon, I have exclusive content going on. I'm doing a lot more on there, so if you want to know what's going on my Patreon, definitely go ahead and check that out. And of course, follow me on Instagram where I do weekly pick a card readings, and I definitely make a lot of announcements about all the other stuff I have going on. I also give you all a heads up about when I'm about to post. That way you don't miss out on a thing. So thank you guys again for listening to my intro. Also, please excuse my voice has not come back 100% yet, but that's okay. I'm still gonna muscle through. Let's hop right into the reading and let's find out what message you are meant to hear right now. I'm going in detail, and this message is gonna be important for your life right now. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Let's just hop right into the reading. All right, option number 1. Let's see what message you were meant to hear right now. And like I said before, you guys might want to get a snack because I have quite a few amount of cards here and I'm in no rush today. So right off the bat, for my pile number 1, people, I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you guys are going through huge self-discovery right now. You may be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio or have those signs in your chart. You may also be a fire sign or water sign. If not, then I definitely feel like it's just time for you guys to really dive deep into yourself and learn who you are, regardless of what your sign is. I'm definitely feeling like you guys are learning how to put yourself first, and this is what's most important right now. And it's funny because the Libra card came up, and Libras kind of have this reputation for being a little bit too giving or a little bit too people-pleasing or trying too hard to make everybody happy. And that's just definitely just not where you guys are at right now. You may be a Libra as well or an air sign, but regardless of your sign, this is more about the energy that these cards are putting out. So I just see here that you guys are leaving a time period where you need to be over-focused on everybody else's needs. Maybe you never really needed to be that way, but you're learning how to just put yourself first. And the angels also just want to remind you guys that putting yourself first will actually end up in you helping more people, because I just feel like right now, this is you time. So focus on the things that you really do enjoy right now. I feel like some of you guys definitely feel like a lot of people just did not help you or, get you where you need to be. So it's like, instead of blaming others for ending up where you're at, I definitely feel like you guys are at a time period where you're taking accountability. And again, I'm just seeing that you're responsible for your own well-being and you're realizing that. So if you're not happy about some sort of situation in your life right now, I just see you guys definitely just taking a time out and just working on yourself. And that's really what I'm seeing popping up here. I'm seeing that you guys definitely are in a time period where you need to chase your own happiness. And being happy means you're on the right path. So this is definitely a huge sign that you guys are learning right now to listen to your body. Listen to how you feel. If a situation is making you unhappy and anxious and depressed, it's definitely just time to move away from that. Our bodies are our own compasses, guys. So it's like, if you really just feel unhappy about something in a situation and you can't really pinpoint anything that had happened to make you feel that unhappy, it could just be that your path is meant to move in a different direction. But you're never gonna figure that out unless you are honest with yourself and you do a little bit of self-discovery. So pile number 1, I just feel like you're going through a time period of self-discovery and just being honest with yourself about who you are and what you really want out of life moving forward. I feel as though a lot of you guys know what direction you want to move into. You even know where you want to be. Some of you guys have plans to travel or move somewhere. Some of you guys just want to get out more, be more confident, connect with more friends, party, have fun. Some of you guys just want to, connect with more like-minded people, connect with your angels, move in a more spiritual path, or all of the above. And I feel as though, maybe something just doesn't align with your morals right now or even your passions. So just keep moving forward, guys. I just see that the more honest and the more focused you are on yourself and your own happiness, the better it's going to be. And I just see for you guys that, I'm hearing books or learning or just learning about, what direction you would even want to go into. If you can go anywhere and be anything without limitations, think in that way, guys. I was meaning to unplug that loud phone, and that's funny because I feel like you guys have a calling, and then when I hear the phone ring, I always think about that. Like, your soul is definitely calling you in a certain direction right now. So if you're just feeling stagnant, depressed, not happy with your circumstances, it's probably just time to go a little bit inward. Also, it could be just a sign that you're just doing too much for others and just not enough for yourself right now. I feel like the only thing in the way of getting where you guys need to be is fear. Realize that you're testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. And remember, guys, fear is the opposite of love. Fear is the thing that prevents you from living the life that you really do desire. And again, I'm getting the impression that you guys know what direction, or at least you have an idea of what you could be doing that would make you more happy. So you're prepping to move in that direction. So don't worry, guys. The first house is here. So yourself, looking after yourself is the most important thing right now. Your body, your outlook, your self-image, your own life philosophy, your own consciousness, your own opinions, your own self-awareness, your own expression. That is the gateway to your own happiness. So focus on all those areas of life right now. This is what's most important. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And if you have other people that are making you or blaming you or making you feel bad for taking time out for you, that's a huge sign that these people are just not meant to be on your path anymore. So let's see what else I see here. We got a whole lot of cards here. So we see talk to your angels. And that's funny because I am getting a lot of spiritual awakening vibes or a lot of energy of you guys wanting to move in a spiritual path. And it's funny because I had done a video on my new channel. It's not up yet. It'll probably be up maybe sometime this week, or maybe it'll be up the same day as this video. Who knows when I finish editing it or finish putting it up. But it was about, coming out of the spiritual closet and just being yourself and just not worrying what people think. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very spiritual, or you're very, original, or you're very unique. And you're just coming out of this phase where you don't really care what people think anymore. And I kind of just feel like the points I made in that video can actually help in any aspect of life, whether or not you're shy about, an artistic talent or gift, or just being yourself, or, talking to people about your spiritual ideas and beliefs. So I just see that right now you guys are meant to kind of go inward and talk to your angels. And some of you guys are asking, how do I do that? Just go inward and listen to your own soul. Listen to the sound of your soul. It doesn't have to be that complicated. And I'm seeing that maybe some of you guys do want to do something with spiritual gifts or something more than what you've been doing right now. And this is a message that you definitely can do more than what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? But definitely go inward first and cut off. I feel like there's just a lot of energy of like people around you draining you. And it's like you can never really get that time alone to focus on who you are and what you want if you don't cut out the noise. So I see here that karma. So you guys actually have really good karma. This is good news. When I see this card, it's like you reap what you sow. I mean, for some of you guys that feel like you have not been the best of people in the past, maybe this is another message, but for most of you guys, I feel it. Like you guys, I did so much for people. I've worked so hard, and I just don't feel like I'm at where I need to be at. And the biggest reason is because that karma is coming to you, but the universe is waiting till you walk through those new doors. This number one over here, this first house, it's an imagery of walking through a door. And I feel like, it's just, finding yourself is a series through walking through doors and being fearless to figure out who you truly are, I also feel like a lot of you guys, like there are blessings coming, but there's things and people and situations you need to cut out before those blessings can come in, and a lot of times, like we just need to remove people from our lives and things start to improve. So I feel like you guys are already on that path. So definitely just take your time. Definitely just take your time with it. If it's something that's hard for you, take your time. There's no rush, but I do feel that you guys do have great karma. So it's like, if you're worried about if the universe is out to get you or you're cursed, nothing like that. It could be that there was just a lot of things around you that were preventing you from getting you where you need to be. But I don't mean that in a way to blame other people. I just mean that in a way of just now's the time for you to walk through that door and good things are coming to you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are just being honest about what you want. And that way you can have the happiness. Because it's like if you're working towards something that you don't even believe in, then that good karma can't even come to you because it's not even what you want. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing here for you guys that stepping your foot into new experiences is going to be the best thing for you. I love how all these cards already fit the same theme, like walking through new doors, finding out who you are, self-discovery, taking accountability, cutting off people that are preventing you from living your best life. These are all the major themes that you guys are going to be stepping into. I'm also seeing that, your life is probably off balance. I see that you guys probably did spend too much time either, doing things for people, being drained, not taking accountability, whatever it is that was off balance, you guys are working on that right now. And I see that working out for you. And I feel like you guys are destined for fortune and success. And I feel like you guys have been putting in the long hours. So it's like, where are those results that you guys wanted so badly? You guys are wondering, like, where's the money, like, where's the success that, Atlas is promising me? It's coming, but make sure you keep being honest with yourself and keep removing things that are a drainage, that are a waste of your time, that are a waste of your energy, that just are not serving you anymore. You guys are meant to go through new doors, and it's scary to say no to certain situations, jobs, people that are draining your time, energy, and resources. But once you do it, it'll feel uncomfortable, but you'll see exactly why those changes needed to happen. I'm seeing here that, May is coming in here. So some of you guys are really wondering, like, when are things going to get better, improve for me? We got May coming in here, or you could be dealing with someone born in May as well. This person may be significant to your path. But for a lot of you guys, it's March right now. I feel like by May, you're going to see like the fruits of your labor kind of come in, especially if you've already been working on cutting things out, finding yourself, Maybe the next couple months, you just want to spend more time going inward until you really figure out, what you truly want. But I feel as though some of you guys already know what you want. You're already cutting things out. You're already making changes. Either way, by May, there's going to be a lot of clarity and a lot of results for you guys. So this is really good news because I feel some of you guys are getting impatient. You're not really sure like if everything's going to work out. You're losing hope. Don't worry, guys. It's like the angels, the universe, God, whatever you believe, your good deeds have not gone unnoticed. You know what I mean? The good things you do for others is definitely going to, pay off. And that's what I'm seeing here. And for some of you guys that are saying, like, I don't think I've done good onto others, like the small percentage, I feel as though, like, you guys probably are making changes to be better people, to bring in good things in your life. And good for you, if you're taking accountability. But most of you guys, I just see the energy of you guys spending a lot of time and energy helping other people. And it's finally you're putting that energy towards yourself. And yes, that's going to pay off for sure. So let's see. Yeah, you're being asked to look at the big picture. Some of you guys are just focused on too much of the small details that don't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of you guys are having troubles or issues with a person, or there's someone you need to remove from your life, or a situation like that's so small and minute, and you may over-focus on that. Like, just look at the big picture of where you want to be a couple years from now. Is this situation, person, job, thing, like that significant to you right now? If not, then don't even bother putting energy into it. Get what I'm saying? Like, I also feel like for a lot of you guys, look at the big picture means to just envision yourself of where you want to be the next couple of years. Are your daily actions adding up to where you want to be at? You have to take a hard look at yourself, to realize, be honest with yourself, where do I want to be in life? And I feel like a lot of you guys are doing this, so this is really good news. And yeah, okay, so there's something message about love here because it says, waiting for your soulmate, a deep desire for love, twin flame. You guys know I don't believe in twin flame, but I do feel like everyone desires to have that partnership in life that is healthy and balanced. So I do feel there's something about a soulmate, a strong soulmate coming in here. And yes, soul contracts. Okay, so there's something going on about your love life. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's funny because I feel as though you guys are definitely thinking about love right now. There's definitely this imagery of either A, you're really single and you're wondering where your soulmate is, or B, you're actually waiting for a person, but it's saying the waiting was worth it. Patience pays off. Waiting for a beloved person, and I'm seeing that. So I feel like this is also like a few different messages coming in here with these cards. Like, you guys are waiting for that life that you really desire. You're waiting for things to happen. But I feel as though, like, instead of just waiting for things to kind of fall into your lap, you guys are now taking action towards those things. And, when it comes to your love life, let me see what message is coming through because your love life definitely wanted to come through. Let's see. Okay, so I definitely feel like for most of you guys, there's two messages coming through about your love life that wants to come in. So a lot of you guys, I feel as though you have someone in your mind and your heart you believe is your soulmate. Maybe they are, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or a Libra, a fire sign, a water sign, or an air sign, doesn't matter. And it's like maybe you're waiting for them to improve so you guys can be together, something like that. And I feel as though, the good news is give your relationship a chance. So maybe you guys are doubting a connection, but deep down in your soul, you feel like this person or situation is for you. And I feel as though, look at the big picture. This person that you're overly focused on, do they directly affect your everyday life? Are they there for you? Are they a good friend to you, If they are, then I definitely feel like this relationship is worth the effort. But if this person is just not that significant, if they're not there for you, and all those things, like, I feel as though it may be time to let that situation go and retreat until that person can be that person for you. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword here. It's either like, if, you really feel like this person can go the long haul with you, give that relationship a chance, because I do feel like there's someone around you guys that you really are longing for, and this relationship could go the long haul. Now, for those that are completely single, you're in this retreat period so that you can find your soulmate, and you're on that path to find that soulmate that is meant for you. So, this message is about, if you're single, don't worry about that. As long as you keep honesty with yourself, work on yourself, release fears, release people that don't align with who you are, you will find that soulmate. Because it's funny how, the love messages kind of always resonate with the general messages. It's the same thing with your job, your career, your life. If you're working every day a dead-end job that doesn't make you happy, it's the same thing like a relationship. If you're wasting time with people who don't fulfill your needs, who don't make you happy, you're also just wasting your time, your energy, and your resources. You have to let go of those things to create space for what you truly do desire. So I do feel as well like you guys are on that path of releasing people, situations, that don't serve you. And you have to start looking at the big picture. Are your everyday interactions with your work, with your job, with your energy, aligning with the dream life that you really want, the dream soulmate that you really want? So yeah, some of you guys are like, yes, like I really know this person is for me. Well, I do feel like you guys are supposed to give that relationship a chance. Some of you guys are like, you know what, Alice? I'm going to be honest with myself. I did not meet this person yet. Just know this person is on their way. And that's really the message you need to hear regarding your love life. So this is kind of aligning here with what I'm saying. You guys are really meant to spend time in solitude right now. And, some of you guys are just having a really hard time. You're feeling tired, you're weak, you're depressed, you're just unsure. Or some of you guys are just really impatient, bored, stagnant. No matter what you're going through right now, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. You guys are incredibly strong and capable to get through whatever life challenges are throwing at you right now, And again, you're getting this imagery of that there's just something off balance here in your life. So if you're really just feeling not right about things, just kind of check in and see where you could be off balance. And I can give you guys some hints. Could be longing too much for somebody who's not in your favor anymore. It could be a job or caring too much what people think of you. It could just be fear about stepping through a new door you're supposed to be stepping into. But, rest on it a little bit until you get the answers. Sometimes I feel off balance and I feel unsure. And I tell everybody in my life, listen, I got to meditate tonight. I got to really think, and I kind of have to sleep on things until I figure out what move to make next. And that's completely okay. Don't ever feel rushed to make a decision, a big decision about your life. So I feel here that you guys are meant to have more abundance, because I do feel like a lot of you guys, like, it's weird because I feel like the off balance could be because you're worrying or working too much or trying too hard to make something happen. And I just feel like there must be some kind of adjustment you need to make in order to move forward. It's not that you're not working hard enough or you don't care enough. It's definitely not that. I definitely feel like there's just something quite off balance. And I feel as though there's a challenge or a situation you need to face and release until you can move forward. But also some of you guys just need to persevere and just know you're tougher than you think you are. So it's going to, vary on your circumstance. I feel like some things that can help you right now is to listen. Listen to your angels. Listen to the advice of people who care about you. Don't care so much what people say. It's not about that. But I definitely feel like, either intuitively, especially intuitively right now from the angels, because we got to talk to your angels up here. But also there could be someone around you, maybe this loved one, if you have that person on your mind that is meant for you in your path. There's someone around you that I feel like either it's the angels or someone in this 3D physical realm that is giving you bomb advice to help you move forward. And, you'll know intuitively. Like, I really think that sometimes we have the intuitive ability to kind of, block out what is information that's meant for us or not. Like, do you ever get, advice from someone is just not right, and you get this, weird gut feeling when you listen to them? Like, I know, personally, what to listen to and what not to listen to. And I'm also not too arrogant to realize that some people may just know better than I do about a certain subject. So a lot of you guys just feel like, I feel like either some of you guys are going too much to other people for advice and you need to go within, or some of you guys may actually need to listen to some other people that, may be an expert in whatever it is that you're dealing with. Because I do see the counseling card here as well. So it's like maybe some of you guys have a wise counsel or person around you, or actually going through counseling. No matter what, I do feel that the answers will come. Like, if you have been listening to everyone else around you and it's not working, it's time to go in and listen to your intuition. And if you've been trying to listen to your intuition and it's not working, keep your ears open for any type of sign of advice. Like, I feel like sometimes I hear advice through music or through TV or just through a few people just saying it to me, So just keep your eyes and ears open, and most of all, listen to your intuition. Also, getting out in nature can also help you guys definitely get in touch with what it is that, you're meant to do next, or the solution to whatever it is that you might be dealing with. Some of you guys are just feeling an immense amount of stagnancy or fear. So I feel like, you're going to get the advice on what to do moving forward. And yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys do have a destiny to teach. And if you don't feel like that's you, then there's definitely a teacher around you that can definitely help you kind of figure out what direction is best for you. So, figure out where you're at. For most of you guys, I know you're entering this big destiny where you're meant to do more and teach more and share your knowledge with others. So do not ever underestimate the fact that you can make a difference in this world. With the number 5 here, I feel like you guys are meant to make changes so that you can help change and improve other people's lives. If that's your intention, for some of you guys, it's like you're just still learning yourself, and maybe you just need to, listen to your teachers and decide who you are still, by learning, because I feel like knowledge is power. So if you feel like you're completely unsure who you are, try reading, learning, studying more, going back to where we started here. But for a lot of you guys, I just think that life is a constant cycle of learning and teaching your knowledge. And I just see that a lot of you guys have a destiny to be a teacher of some kind someday. And, if you already are teaching some kind, this is your confirmation that you are making a difference in the world. And don't forget to just observe everything that's going on around you. There's tons of signs the universe has sent to us to show us that we're on the right path. So make sure you're paying attention. A lot of you guys are seeing a lot of stuff, repeated numbers, all those different types of things. So we got the illness card come in as well. And I feel like, we're at a time period where people are really worried about getting sick, that type of stuff. So I feel as though for a lot of you guys, it's that simple. If you're really not feeling well right now, I feel like, with the 4 of Swords here, rest a little bit. But I also feel like the illness can also just be stress or just feeling like you're not, where you want to be, or depression. Right now, it's like spend time in nature listening to guidance from your angels. Overanalyzing is not really helping you guys, Take a break if you need to right now. I feel like you guys need to rejuvenate a little bit before you take that next step. And I see that here, everything kind of relates to you guys kind of going inward a bit, taking a rest until you figure out, what the next step is. And you're not alone right now. That's also what I see here. And I feel like a lot of you guys just need to embrace your uniqueness right now. And also I'm seeing a lot of you guys spending time with your pets. If you have cats, because the cat lady is coming in here, or dogs or animals. I see you guys have a special connection to animals as well. So, a few things that I also see for you guys, pile number 1, is right now you're learning how to let the past go. You release any stagnant situation or energy when you use the power of love. So I feel as though a lot of you guys are just releasing the past right now. And I'm also seeing here that self-love as well. So you're working on your self-love, being confident enough to know that you can step through these new doors, you can get through whatever challenges are around you. And also commitment is here as well. As soon as you know exactly what it is that is going to make you happy, whether it's a person, a situation, a job, a calling, or all of the above, you'll know what to commit to. If you're just not quite sure yet, it's just because it may not be very clear. The more unsure or uncertain you are, just focus on yourself, self-love, and learning, and you'll know exactly what direction to turn to. And I'm just seeing that, Oh my gosh, so I just said something about answer the call, and I love how the phone rang, and then I unplugged it, so we're not gonna get any more phone calls during this this situation. I think I turned my phone on do not disturb mode. Hopefully I did, but what is your soul calling you to do? Pile number 1, you do have a calling that's bigger than you even imagined. So you're being asked to kind of go inward, and you do have a connection to the angels. You do have a connection to the universe, and you're just being told not to give up on what your soul is calling you to do. Is it music? Is it arts? Is it teaching? Is it counseling? Spiritual work comes in all different shapes and sizes, and a lot of people don't realize that. You don't just have to be a spiritual teacher to be a spiritual person or a spiritual healer. We need all types of spiritual people in all different types of lines of work. And, you've been training for this lifetime. You guys are definitely here during this time period where you're meant to make a difference. All your lifetimes have prepped you for this lifetime, which is very significant. We're here during a very significant time period, and your light can make a difference in the world. And I see that you guys are going through a spiritual awakening right now. And that's probably why you just are not feeling yourself. You need some time out. You need some rest. So don't be so hard on yourself right now. And you guys are definitely at the beginning of new experiences right now. I also feel like for those that are waiting for a message from your beloved one or the person that's been on your mind, you will be receiving a message or an offer, or, they're going to be giving you a chance or a second chance no matter where you're at with that connection. And I feel like, feelings are going to be growing. And I also feel like, they could be socially inviting you somewhere, something like that. But I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are going to be receiving a message from someone who's been on your mind, because I see give your relationship a chance, waiting, answering a call. So a lot of you guys are waiting to hear from a loved one, and you will. So I'm also seeing, romance is blooming. I definitely feel like romance is coming for you guys. That's another message here. I feel like gifts or love stuff. I see marriage proposals, all this type of stuff going on. And for those that really feel like you don't have a romantic person in your life, I actually see a new person who's romantic and dreamy coming into your life very soon. You're prepping for that. But for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of emotion here. I do feel like a lot of you guys do have feelings for a special someone, and you're being asked not to doubt that connection, to give it a chance, because you feel this person's your soulmate and you feel that they're your destiny, and trust that instinct. But for a lot of you guys, it's almost like releasing the fact that you know that there's someone better out there for you. So, this just depends on where you're at, and you're getting a confirmation for whatever it is that you've been feeling intuitively. But I'm saying for like 70% of you guys, I definitely feel like you kind of feel you have a soul contract with someone, and don't deny that, because I definitely feel this is really important for this period of your life. And I feel as though this person probably will be kissing up to you a little bit because they really do care about you. They don't want to lose you. Especially if they messed up, I see apologies. I see you guys working things out. So this is really great for my pile number 1 people. I hope you guys liked the message that was meant to find you right now. And again, ask your angels. So I can't help but to think my pile number 1 people have very strong spiritual gifts. I also pulled the amethyst pile for you guys. So this definitely is another confirmation that you guys do have spiritual gifts, and you just need to not worry about what anybody else thinks. You have the strongest intuition probably of a lot of your friends and the people around you. So listen to that. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. And it's definitely regarding your work and the situations with the people around you and your romantic life as well. So never underestimate your gifts. So I'm going to pull some charms here for you guys. Gentle is here to remember that you guys need to be gentle to yourself as you go through these changes, these transformations, especially if you're dealing with health issues or stress issues. Please rest, take some time out. I'm also seeing here with the dragonfly that you guys are going through a transformation. I remember right before I made my YouTube channel, I was seeing dragonflies left and right, and I really was going through a huge transformation to change my life. And then we got yarn here to remind you guys that you guys are the creators and the weavers of your own destiny. So don't let anybody else tell you who you are. Yes, we have fate. Yes, we have paths that we should follow. Yes, we all have higher callings, but some of us never walk through that door because we're too afraid to. So remember, not everything is going to fall into your lap, so make sure you go inward and really decide what it is you want so you can take action when the time is necessary. And I see here too, with the belt here, that you guys definitely, I just feel like with the belt that you guys may not feel like you're holding everything together, but sometimes the belt, I got the imagery of just holding pants up, just literally what a belt means to do. So I feel like you guys are really holding it together right now. You feel like you're not, but you are. So you got it. You got this. And that is what I'm seeing for my pile number 1 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's move on to pile number 2. And let's see what message you guys are meant to hear right now. All right, let's get started. I was drinking my tea. All right, pile number 2. Let's see what is going on here. It's got the onyx stone over here. I always think about dark stones. I think about absorbing negative energy or protection, stuff like that. I feel as though you guys are going through a huge transformation. And I'm also feeling I'm hearing don't let the haters stop you from doing your thing, that type of vibe. And of course, I just feel like you guys are all vibing up because I keep getting this message in every single one of my readings that people are just not nice sometimes. You know what I mean, guys? But, it sucks to be sometimes a good person in a world where people are just hating, you know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. So let's see what you are meant to hear right now. Let's see what's going on here. All right, this makes so much sense. So you guys are definitely stepping out into the spotlight. Your confidence is going up. You're really becoming the person that you're meant to be here with this Leo energy. And the funny thing is too, is that maybe you are a Leo, but more than likely, you're just stepping into some Leo energy. Maybe you're being more expressive, more creative. Maybe you're just being more yourself and more warm, outgoing, confident, flirtatious. You're glowing. You're just being more extroverted or just proud of yourself, confident, whatever it is, guys. I feel as though you are glowing up, and it may be rubbing some people the wrong way. But not only that, guys, you're going through a huge healing period. So congratulations, because I feel as though you're going through this phase where you're it was rough for a while with the healing. And when you're going through hurt and healing, it definitely doesn't help that other people may be judgmental or not understanding you or anything like that. And I feel as though you guys, on top of it, I see some Uranus energy. You could have Aquarius in your chart, something like that. But you guys are very unique. So it's you're meant to go and rebel and be on your own path and shine and be who you're meant to be. And, everything you need in life is going to flow to you. But of course, some people are just not going to want to see you shine, pile number 2. So I feel as though don't worry about that noise right now. All right, so let's see what else is going on here for my pile number 2 people. The message you were meant to hear right now. Of course, so some of you guys really feel judged by people around you. And it's because you feel so harshly judged, you began to kind of regret some of these choices that you made to get out there and to be yourself. And I feel like some of you guys really made a hard choice in your life to release and let go and to be the person that you're meant to be. And because you're going on a unique path now, you are definitely met with some opposition and some judgment. But I feel as though if you just be patient, things will definitely balance out. And I did get another message coming through as well. For those that were dealing with possibly a Leo person or a Sag or Aries, fire sign energy coming through, this is a small percentage, but I feel as though some of you guys are dealing with someone, could be on a friendship level or could also be on a relationship level. They could have misjudged you and they feel a lot of regret about it. Someone could have misjudged you and they feel really bad about it. And I'm just seeing that come in for those that resonate with, or an ex could have really messed up and it's like they're really judging themselves and feeling like really hurt about it. So that's a small percentage. But for most of you guys, I just see that live life, no regrets. Like that's what's coming through. Don't worry what people say and think. Keep it hustling, keep it moving. Whether or not you have Leo in your chart or not, you are meant to embody some Leo-ass energy right now. So keep it up. So the gratitude and acceptance is here. I feel as though the more you guys accept that you are who you are and you can't change who you are and other people are not going to be able to change you either, the more grateful you're going to realize like everything that had happened. Like you're going to be more grateful for all the experiences that you had because they're making you into this superstar that you are. They're making you into this confident, successful person that you're meant to be. Every single action that has happened to you has caused you to step out and shine in your own way. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you go through these low points where you feel like, you know, judged or uncertain. That's all part of the process of you guys being sure of yourself. The less you seek outside reassurance, the better your situation is going to be, pile number 2. So I also see here that, let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel like you guys have strong beliefs about the world or about like, you know, what direction you want to turn to. I feel like you guys are very passionate about certain things. And maybe you have some opinions that people don't agree with. Or maybe you just want to do things that other people don't agree with. Or your family. Or your belief systems are different than your family. Something like that I'm seeing. Or you're just really unique. And who cares what people think? I'm just getting that you guys are meant to have these powerful belief systems and cares. Because this is who you are. You're passionate. And you're meant to stand out because of this. And I feel as though, yeah, you guys are definitely going through a huge learning experience right now. But I feel like you guys are also like entering your destiny. Like you're actually figuring out who you are and you're going towards your goals, your destiny right now. And other people just may not be with it. They may be jealous, confused, or just they want you to stay at the level that they're at. And some people don't understand why you need to release them or the situation with them. But I feel like it was necessary, you know, whatever it is you had going on there. So let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so I feel like this is really good. I feel like with all this craziness going on, you're being advised to make sure you relax, you know, you have a place at home where you feel safe, comfortable, you know, because with all this stuff going on, I definitely feel like you guys just need to be in your own comfort zone right now. I'm also seeing that, you know, some of you guys, if you chose to move, that was a good idea I'm hearing. Or some of you guys are just like, I don't know, like you want to stay with your friends or your family, something like that I'm hearing. I'm just feeling like, you know, whatever it is that movement you have going on, or I'm just hearing you guys need to be where you're the most comfortable right now. Does that make sense? Like when it comes to your home life, because I feel as though you guys, like you work really hard, you're seen by a lot of people, you meet with a lot of people, something like that, or you're working really hard, whatever it is. But it's like at the end of the day, you need a place where you feel comfortable and safe to kind of, to release all this negative energy, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel like that could be some advice if like, you know, to tidy up your room or to make your room kind of like an oasis away from the world, away from the noise, the hate, the evil eye, whatever people are sending your way. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Okay. Yeah, pursue unusual paths. Not afraid of changes. So I feel like you guys are pursuing an unusual path, or a path that may not fit into what other people thought you would be, or a path that doesn't fit into maybe where you thought you would be. But this is exactly the direction you need to be going in. And this is a confirmation of that, pile number 2. Yeah, because I feel as though some of you guys just feel like you're met with opposition, or you know, you need to be patient. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So a good change is coming to your life, pile number 2. And, you know, any problems you have are going to be resolved. And I also feel like, yeah, okay. Again, so maybe some of you guys, like around December time, something had happened. Because again, I'm getting this energy of like something in December. Also could possibly be that, what happened? Somebody born in just December or the winter months, something like that as well. Something, it says enemies, people working against you. I get this feeling that like you feel as though like people were working against you, you know? Could be at work, could be in your love life, could be a friendship. Like I feel as though this energy that was released. So I feel as though for my pile number 2 people, if you really felt like people were hurting you, working against you, whether it's in love or relationships or work, these people are definitely regretting that at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these people are realizing that they were wrong for the way they treated you, but you definitely had some enemies here, or maybe you even still do, but I feel like this is just kind of a confirmation that you're on the right path, because I feel as though, like I said, I didn't even get to the reading, and I read that off of these stones, so as you guys see, like, I didn't even know these cards were in there, but I already felt that vibe of you guys kind of just, I heard isolating or just, even though you're stepping out and shining, it's like you're keeping your circle smaller, if that makes sense. So, you know, give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. It's like you're leveling up, you're being seen, you're more confident, you're even maybe even more outgoing, but it's like you're keeping your circle small of people close to you, because like I just heard like I'm not gonna let this person in my energy anymore, your energy field. Like you're locking certain people out of your energy field, and they know that. And they know that you probably had a good reason for it as well. So all these problems you have, or you could be dealing with problems with people, they are temporary. You're getting stronger now. And I also hear evil eye protection. So, you know, evil eye is just like when people send you some negative vibes. I don't really believe that people can bring you down with their energy, but still, you just want to up your protection a little bit, guys, because I just feel like you may be in the spotlight, or just someone with a lot of, with a high frequency, or just like a big aura that people just notice you and send hate your way, because you're just kind of like, I heard like the highest in the room, but I don't mean like in a high like Travis Scott way. I mean like the highest vibe in the room, the highest in the room. You guys get what I'm saying? So I feel like you naturally just attract attention. So I feel like wear stones, or wear your protection stones. I feel like most of you guys already have that evil eye protection, stuff like that. You just want to protect yourself. It's not to be paranoid. Also, you can go on YouTube and search like Reiki for evil eye protection, for enemies, like that type of stuff. So that can all help you out. And that's the advice I'm getting through. Listen to it once a week, once a night, whenever you feel like possibly someone could be sending some juju your way. So I'm also seeing that changes in your life is coming. Again, things will not be this way. Changes. So I'm seeing a lot of changes coming into your life, pile number 2. So there's really nothing to worry about here. And then you have this marriage card here. So let's talk about that. Passion and trust. So we're going to go into your love life a little bit. I just feel as though like your love life is ascending to the next level, guys. I feel as though you could have someone in your life that you're dealing with that you're very passionate about, and you trust this person, or they trust you. So I'm also saying be assertive here, because I feel as though for a lot of you guys, it's just like going after what you want. Like if there's someone that you really want and desire, I just see that you guys will be able to do that with the Queen here. Like you guys are really stepping into your power. You're very desired. I also feel like you have a few love options. So it's like, it's up to you what you want, but be assertive and do not lower your value for anybody right now, because you're vibing up. And if you don't, again, just like pile number 1, if you don't feel like you met someone who's on your level yet, there's no problem with that. Be patient, I'm seeing. But for those that feel like you do, or for those that really feel like you do have a soulmate in your life, but they're not acting the way that you want them to, be assertive with them, because I feel like there's a lot of free will here. You guys can communicate, you can work on things, you can make things work if this is someone you really love and care about. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And of course, if you don't have anybody in your life yet, you could be meeting someone new on the romantic level. That's what this handshake is about. So new love can also be coming into your life. But I also just feel like you guys are meant to just follow your passions right now. I'm also seeing that you're going to be meeting new people in work, or your love life, or friendships that share the same passions as you. Because I am getting the vibe that my pile number 2 people vibed up, and you're just like, you're getting a whole new crew and people around you that are going to definitely help you get to this next level. Or, you know, if you're not getting a whole new crew, you're getting closer to the right people for you. And then this cat card too as well, it's talking about releasing codependency. So a lot of you guys are releasing dependency. Like, honestly, this is kind of what I'm getting. Like, it could have been a relationship, an ex, or it could also have been an ex-friend. But somebody was highly codependent on you. And I think you realized that they were kind of just, I don't want to say using you, because I don't believe that they thought they were using you. But I believe that you thought that, and you probably released this person or situation. And it's like they're kind of pissed off because you released the codependency. Like you guys are like, I need to go my own way. I need to live my own life. I cannot always bring up everyone else around me. So this is good. I feel like accept the situation. So if there's some people in your life that just don't understand you, or just don't carry their weight, accept that that's who they are, instead of trying to change them, and either eliminate those people or just keep them at a distance. So I'm also seeing that right now, you guys can just pay attention to the signs and the omens and chill out right now, because I feel like that's kind of like the period we're all in. You know, Mercury just went direct, so it's like, I feel as though now might be the time to really just kind of lay back and see what happens. You know, things kind of, I feel like things are kind of at a standstill right now, so I just feel like, you know, you're going to get new opportunities. And This is a time for a new adventure. I just see a lot of you guys starting new projects, especially if you're creative right now. I don't know why, but I just got this impression that you guys are super creative and you're getting a ton of ideas. Or during the retrograde, you probably got a ton of new ideas, business ideas, creative ideas. So yeah, now might be the time to try to launch those ideas. And I'm definitely online, I'm seeing as well. We have books here as well. Like I feel like some of you guys have been reading, studying up, like, you know, things that you read in books you want to share with people. I feel like some of you guys are writing. I just feel like anything creative and new is a good idea for you guys to start right now. Then I also have the career change card. You're embarking upon a career change that brings you joy. Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are embarking on a career change in your life right now, or you're prepping for one. So this is really great for my pile number 2 people. And I feel as though a lot of you guys feel really isolated or alone because of the experiences that you've had with other people. But just know that these experiences happen because you are vibing up right now. And I feel like a lot of you guys, like, you faced your darkest fears, whether it was losing someone you cared about, or your job or situation not working out, or figuring out one of your best friends which is not really rooting for you, or, you know, whatever it is. I feel like you guys faced your fears already. So it's like, you know, you may feel alone because of this experience, but it's like, now it's time for new. And again, I definitely feel like with the love card here, you guys got a soulmate around you right now or joining you on your path. Oh my gosh, what was I talking about? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? We're talking about boundaries because I was just saying that for a lot of you guys, like in the past, like it's like people just did not have proper boundaries with you. And it's like as soon as you started putting up boundaries, people are acting like, you know, it was the worst thing ever. But keep learning to say no. Wait, postpone, say no. So it's like you guys definitely are learning how to say no to people that are kind of getting in your space and stuff like that. And again, you got this card that says share your voice. Come out of the cave, prosecution. So I just feel like, again, like you guys are letting go of people that impose their boundaries onto you. You're coming out of your cave and you're trying to share your voice with the world. And I feel like this is the most important thing for you guys to do right now. And maybe it's through your art, through your creations, or just through being yourself and being confident and not caring what people think. You know, don't dim your light just because other people are threatened by it, you know? Make sure you stand out from the crowd and other people will not be afraid to let you shine. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys who had friendships or situations that these people did not want to see you shine. And I just feel like you guys have these strong ideas, beliefs, passions, talents for a reason. You're meant to have those. So come out of the cave. Don't care what people think. Be yourself and say no to people that are expecting and taking too much from you. And again, it's saying don't doubt that you can make a difference in the world. You guys are creative. You're destined to succeed. It may be time to expand your career or start something new. Don't forget to leave time for the people who care about you. That's another thing too, pile number 2. And it's funny because pile number 1, I was kind of saying the same thing. Like, if this person or situation does not fit into what really matters to you in the big picture, and they're not really part of if you care enough, they're in your life on a 5-year plan, whether it's a job situation, then maybe it could be time to just let it go. But at the same time, you have family and friends who really do care about you guys. You know, you have people around you, or maybe it's your family in particular. I feel like, or someone who's like family to you. I definitely feel like you guys are loved. So don't think that just because you've had some negative, toxic experiences, everybody in the world is like that. They're definitely not. But make sure you separate from those who are just not respecting your boundaries. And again, you guys are learning how to see things clearly. You might be seeing 12-12, 11-11, 2-2-2. I'm seeing those numbers pop up. It's saying that, you know, it's time to view things from a different perspective. And that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Embrace your uniqueness. Instead of feeling like people are out to get you or life is not going your way, just kind of see everything as an opportunity to learn, because that's all that it really is. And there's definitely new experiences coming into your life, pile number 2. So this is awesome. You may need someone who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience your awakening or engagement to the next level is what I'm kind of getting here, or more passion. So, you know, this is kind of like Cupid striking. So it's like, if you're single, this is a good sign. Love can be coming into your life, especially with this love card. And this is life partner energy, which is really good. And of course, like I said before, if you have someone on your mind that you trust that can lead to marriage, be patient with this person, because I feel like some of you guys feel like you have met the person you're meant to marry and no one can tell you otherwise. So be patient and let things play out. In the meantime, you have all this great stuff to focus your time and energy on. And I see that, you know, you could do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. So I feel like you guys do have this gift. This is kind of like a Queen of Cups energy coming in here. I actually think it's a Queen of Pentacles energy, but I'm getting like a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups type of vibe, because I feel like it's like you guys can actually turn your creative talents, your passions, you're caring for others into something lucrative, into a job, into a career, or you can have a job or career that you're passionate about. And I'm seeing here that you opening up your heart will actually make you able to succeed even better. So yeah, I also feel like, this card could talk about someone who's loving, smart, passionate, and fun. This could be this person that you are interested in romantically. They're meant to be in your life for a reason. Or this could be an aspect of you as well. So yeah, I also feel like, you could be dating someone who's more earthy or down to earth as well. I definitely feel like these are confirmations with these energies coming in here. If you feel like you already met your person with this love card here, which I do feel like a lot of you guys have. So gratitude and vision. So again, there's gratitude coming in here. I'm pretty sure we saw this card before. Yes, we did. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. This is all about this. I feel like you guys had some harsh lessons that came in, and instead of seeing these lessons as things to regret or to hurt over, see them as opportunities to become this star that you're meant to be. You guys are really meant to stand out and make a difference in the world, and your vision matters because you guys are elevating right now. That's what I'm seeing, and you're having visions for the future, and you're having ideas of what direction you want your life to turn into. And I just see that you are meant to elevate. You're meant to be this person that's getting on this next level. And again, I'm seeing that you guys are vibing up. And just because other people don't like the fact that you're vibing up does not mean that you're doing anything wrong. So I'm going to pull some charms for you guys. I hope you guys like this message and it resonated with your situation. I got so many cards here. Who wants to come over and help me organize? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's see. All right. Let's see what's going on for the charm situation. Also, I always see this card, and I think like some of you guys, maybe European or something like that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, or something that has to do with Europe is significant in your life right now. Oop, this card. Okay, so the card Faith just fell on the floor, well, the stone with the word faith on it. So I feel as though you guys need to keep up your faith, keep up your dreams, keep up your goals. With the owl here, you guys are extremely wise. Like, you definitely give great advice. If you wanted to do something involving giving people advice and helping people, this is also a confirmation. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you have someone around you who gives really good advice, and you might want to listen to this person. Then we have the cat here. Again, this is a confirmation that you guys are releasing codependency. You're becoming more of the independent person you're meant to be. And on my other cat card, the cats were hanging out with other cats. Doesn't mean you have to be alone all the time. Just means you don't need anybody to succeed. You don't need anybody to be loving or loving yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like you guys coming into this energy of you don't need anybody but yourself. And with the star here as well, I feel like you guys are becoming the stars of your own life, your own destiny. And don't worry about what people say. And I also see that some of you guys are traveling, or you're moved, or you have moved. That's a good idea as well. I'm also seeing that some of you guys may be purchasing a new car soon or something like that, I'm hearing. But for most of you guys, I just see that, yeah, you're pursuing your dreams. Like, I feel as though, like, I'm kind of feeling like this energy of breaking the glass ceiling, like not caring what people think and starting new things, like kind of like this unicorn here, like being your unique self you're meant to be. It's kind of like Pegasus as well. I feel like you guys are just meant to be this unique person and not to worry what other people think. Like, this is the most important message for you guys to know. And that's what I see for my pile number 2 people. Let's move on to pile number 3, and let's see what message was meant to find you right now. What is going on here in your life? All right. So, pile number 3. I feel like you guys are at a time period where you're really getting empowered right now. I feel as though you guys definitely are meant to, start being fierce and assertive. And I feel as though you guys are definitely like, you guys are like my innocent souls I'm seeing with the rose quartz. Like, you have big hearts, you're kind, you're caring. But I definitely feel like it's time for you guys to kind of like gear up a bit. That's kind of what I'm getting here, because I'm seeing that a lot of you guys, you're kind of like hardening your shells a little bit. You're becoming more courageous, or even kind of living for yourself a little bit more. And I see that's better. Like, you're kind of embarking on some masculine, tough energy right now. And I feel as though you guys are definitely just realizing that you need to take your power back right now. Or at least this is the message that you need to hear. Like, right now, you definitely need to take your power back. I feel like you guys are becoming a lot more wise. Like, you're going through like an extreme growth period right now. And I'm seeing that you guys definitely are learning a whole lot. And you're blossoming into the person that you're meant to be, which is really great. I'm also seeing that you guys right now, you're freeing yourself from like what the group or the collective or people around you are all doing. Like, you're kind of going your own path or being your own person. And I'm seeing that because you're doing that, you're actually making better, more connections, better friends, or you're going to be, which is great. I just see that a lot of you guys just have people around you that you're going to be having common goals with, stuff like that. So the idea here is not to like remove yourself from groups, but it's definitely to just make sure you stay empowered about who you are and be your own person. And I see that coming in. Makes sense because the empathy card came in. So my pile number 3 people, you guys definitely are my empaths. You guys really care about people. You're really nurturing. You're loving. But sometimes you have to figure out who you're going to give your time and energy to and who you're not going to. Because, you know, you guys definitely are able to see both sides of situations and you're able to help a lot of people. But make sure you don't overdo it, you know, and don't worry so much about what's going on here. I feel like a lot of you guys have been helping a lot of people. So I feel like, you know, you've been worrying about a lot of people right now. But I feel like, you know, it's not your job to make everybody see the world the way you see it. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself right now. I'll see the denial card as well. Like some of you guys don't feel like, you know, that you are doing too much for others, or you don't feel like, you know, you need to. I also feel like with the denial, honestly, the first thing that really came to mind, I should say, with the denial card is that a lot of you guys feel like, you know, people around you are in denial almost of like what's going on around you. So it's like a lot of you guys are worried, but all you can do is take care of yourself right now. So keep being empowered. And I'm just seeing that, you know, you guys are definitely going through a transformation right now. And you're definitely going to be successful. And I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are really just becoming the person that you're meant to be. And I'm just seeing that because you're going through this transformation, other people may not be going through that same transformation. So it's like, whatever this denial is about, it could be about things going on in the world they have denial about, or it could be denial about like just life in general. But it's like you guys are entering this period where you're releasing that denial and you're really transforming and you're just becoming this self-actualizing person. And because of that, you're releasing worry and you're becoming more balanced, which is a really good sign. And I feel as though you guys definitely have like a best friend around you or someone around you who's definitely going to serve as a best friend. This is a confirmation that, you know, if you do have someone around you who has your back, this is definitely a confirmation. It could be a sister, a lover, you know, or a best friend. And I feel like, again, I kind of feel like, oh, okay, this is another message for my pile number 3 people. Very interesting. But, you know, with the denial and the trap butterfly and the word shelter kind of coming in here, I feel like actually says sheltered childhood. I feel like some of you guys actually did kind of have a sheltered childhood, you know, and I feel as though like you guys are kind of like coming out of that right now. Like you're learning that like, oh, okay, like you're learning about the world a bit more. And it's like you guys have kind of like had this like this piece inside of you that was always kind of scared of the world because you were sheltered from it. But now I feel like you guys are kind of just embracing life's challenges better and you're learning, which is really good. Now, if you don't feel like you have a sheltered childhood, I actually feel like a lot of you guys, like you've been through a whole lot in your life and you try to shelter everyone else around you from being hurt. But also sometimes like you don't want to enable people from living their life as well. Like if they want to stay stuck or in denial, you can't force a horse to drink the water, like whatever that expression is. You get what I'm saying? So don't bother worrying about people, you know, too much. I feel like right now you can help and take care of whoever you can, but in the meantime, you know, look after yourself, whether or not you're the one with the sheltered life in the past or other people and you want to protect people. I just feel like everything is going to balance out the way it needs to. So I just feel that you guys definitely are protected right now. The angels are protecting you. I do feel, and so don't worry about that. I feel as though like things are really improving in your life, but honestly, it's like funny because you guys really feel like things are moving so slow. They're not improving quick enough. You guys just really, I just feel like patience is going to really be needed right now. And I just feel like there's a lot of changes going on. And then again, we have the word late bloomer. So I just feel as though some of you guys feel as though like you're not where you want to be at. Maybe you were sheltered, or maybe you weren't sheltered, but you were just kind of too afraid to go after what you want because you were really sensitive. You were worried about what people thought. But now I feel like you guys are finally moving along. And maybe you did start to make these changes, but it's like things are not happening as quick or as fast as you hoped them to. So I feel as though you guys definitely, I even saw a word, an eternal bachelor. Like some of you guys really feel like it's taking forever to find your soulmate or to find that career you really want or get the money you deserve. But please be patient. There is changes right now, but it's just moving very, very slow. It's at a snail pace. Oh my gosh, this word is funny. So I feel as though, yeah, you guys definitely like a chapter in your life has come to a close for sure. That's what I'm seeing. Like you guys definitely are planning on or leaving a chapter in your life behind. And I feel like your life is going to start to look very differently because you guys are kind of leaving this denial, kind of sheltered life, and you're walking into your destiny and where you're meant to be, which is this 11th house energy over here, where you really are discovering new things and you're experimenting and you're excited about the future, you're feeling empowered. So I feel as though this could mean anything. The word mediumship came up as well. Some of you guys are actually, instead of being afraid of your spiritual gifts, you're embracing them. Like maybe you do have a spiritual gift of some kind. And I'm also seeing that a lot of you guys are just realizing that a lot of your worries were just an illusion that kept you trapped. So maybe you weren't sheltered, nor you were afraid of sheltering others, but maybe you kept yourself sheltered because you were so sensitive and worried about stepping foot into a new path. But now, I get that because I am definitely someone who has a high level of empathy. I have a Cancer rising. I'm very sensitive to energy and people. And for a long period of my life, I kept myself very introverted and cut off from the world, when I was younger, because I was kind of like thinking the world was a scary place. Well, not scary, but just people were messed up and I didn't know who to trust. And, but that stopped me from living my best life, being insecure and unsure and worried. So I just started to go out and embrace life's challenges, and it definitely did change my life for the better. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. And that depends on whatever challenge you guys may have. We definitely have a lot of imagery about the fall time. So I definitely feel like, October, November, December, I don't know why, but I feel like the fall time could have been that closing of a chapter in your life. And now it's like all these changes are happening, but they're not happening quick enough. But rest assured, you guys are on a brand new chapter. But I feel like that fall time is like you guys must have had something happen. You met someone, a spiritual awakening. You started to become really empowered. And it's like this denial that was in your life, you kind of just lifted. And it could have been denial about a job or a situation or someone in your life. Or it could be, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the denial now is taking another form. And it's like you guys are releasing denial wherever area of life that may target in your life. And yeah, I feel like, you guys started to really seek out information that's going to help you. Maybe you guys got into self-help or self-discovery, or once again, you started to get a little bit more adventurous and more radical and more wise and just started to, I don't know why, but I feel like you guys something happened where you shifted and you decided to move towards your destiny. So whatever that means, to any of your situations. And guys, don't worry, you're definitely going to triumph over any obstacles that you have in your life right now. And I'm definitely feeling like for a lot of you guys, for most of you guys, if not all of you guys, new opportunities are on the way and paths are opening up. So it's like maybe you still don't see those paths yet, but don't worry, those paths are opening up. So continue to release balance, release the worry, release the denial. Never stop being this empathetic person, but make sure this highly sensitive energy is not preventing you from, seeing the truth or preventing you from living your best life. And I understand too, because I definitely am, very sensitive, and I even get sick and I get stressed very easily, but I'm never going to let that prevent me from living my life. I'm just going to take the time out I need to recover if necessary, but I'm not going to shelter myself from the world forever just because I'm highly sensitive. So I just see that romance is in the air for you guys. And happiness is here, and also happiness. Wow, 2 happiness cards came in, and honestly, after the romance card, so I kind of get a good feeling about this. So let's talk about this. So first of all, let's back it up for a second because we got a boat and a bridge here. So especially about what you feel may be coming to you very slow. Could be a soulmate, a person, or money, or all of it. Because I feel like, you guys are going to successfully overcome a problem. You could be dealing with a problem right now too that maybe in the fall time became aware to you, or maybe you did have a problem, but you're finally releasing denial about it, I'm seeing. But I just see money, and then I'm seeing a lot of property, inheritance, windfall. I just see money coming to you guys. So, better late than never, but I feel like money is coming. And I'm just seeing as well, I do feel like romance is going to bring you happiness, so let's talk about that. Let's get into the love messages a little bit because I'm going to, see what else is going on here. We got these cards, these romance cards. Okay, so this is really interesting because we do have to pay attention to the red flags, right? But then we have true love also. So what does this mean, right? I feel as though some of you guys, you definitely may have a soulmate around you that you could have even had to let go of. And I definitely feel that. Some of you guys did let go of an ex or person that you were in denial of. They had too many red flags. They weren't the one for you, so that you could bring in a true love. So 2 messages. If you are going through a breakup right now, or you released an ex, good news, because you definitely made the right choice to let that person go. And I'm definitely feeling like some of you guys have even met someone new now. And some of you guys, you know, are on and off with someone, or you just had some situation with someone you care about where you feel like they're giving red flags and you question that you had to let them go. But I'm definitely feeling this is like a newer energy, you know what I'm saying, guys? So, you know, I feel like for most of you guys, this ex you released, good job. But I feel like now if you have a new love in your life or someone you've met recently and you're not sure about them, you guys could definitely compromise with them. I feel as though this person really makes you happy. And for those that kind of just like let go of an ex and you still haven't met someone yet that makes you really happy, you're worried, am I going to be single forever? You know, some of you guys are really caring people. You're afraid you're going to be taken advantage of for your empathetic ways. But I just see, because you released this ex, I just see that you're going to meet this person that makes you really happy. And again, for a select few of you guys, what you could need to hear is that, you know, with the denial here is like, is there an ex around you that never really brought you happiness? Are you still entertaining that person? And I'm talking years and years, you know, of knowing this person, because compromise is definitely available for those that have newer people and newer energies in your life, you know, but I definitely feel that if you're in denial about someone you need to let go of, then maybe you need to do just that, you know. That's for a select few of you guys. But we got the true love and compromise here. So for those that really feel like you have a true love in your life and this person brings you happiness, and I'm not talking just minor happiness. I mean, you get real excited and real happy when this person's around. You love spending time with them and you really have these feelings for them and you're not questioning that at all. Then I definitely feel like you definitely have a true love. And it may also be this person has some red flags, that they're not perfect. But I just see that you're getting a confirmation about this person. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Either way, romance, happiness, and happiness is here. So I do feel that a lot of you guys are going to be really happy with the romantic partner. It's coming into your life. And, you know, some of your worries could have been about romance. So that's why I'm seeing this being such good news over here. And again, I'm seeing like you guys are creative, engaging in artistic endeavors, or maybe like this person's going to inspire you to get back to your art. You know, I'm kind of just seeing like this surge of like a romantic relationship, boosting inspiration and all that type of stuff. And I just feel like maybe your romantic partner is going to make you want to follow your heart, I'm seeing. But either way, the angels are supporting and guiding you guys as your dreams become a reality. So you guys are empowering yourself to go after your dreams right now. And I just feel like some of you guys are planning on getting a tattoo, or maybe like you're interested in someone who has tattoos, or something about getting a tattoo I'm seeing. Or maybe some of you guys actually want to do things that involve, you know, art or tattooing, massage, energy healing, physical therapy. Some of you guys have been working out, going to the gym. You look great. Like, I just see something about body coming in there as well. So I just see with the flow here that you guys, things are just going to naturally flow to you guys. You could be seeing 11-11 or 10-10 around, and that's just a reminder that what's meant for you will flow naturally to you. You don't have to fight it. Like, you know, if someone's meant to be in your life, they're going to be there, and that's just kind of what I'm seeing. Anything that is not meant for your life, you may want to let go of. You know, as much as it hurts, you know, or you're in denial about a certain situation, maybe it's time to let go of something that's just not working for you anymore. But that varies on your situation. I just feel like what's meant for you guys right now is just going to flow naturally to you. You don't have to fight so hard to make it work, or you don't have to fight so hard to make this person stay or be in your life. So let that kind of resonate with whatever could be going on. And I just feel like you guys are finding balance right now. Every single pile talked about finding balance so far. So I guess this is what the universe wants us to do. I know it's kind of like a stressful time period right now for all of us, but I feel as though all of us are going to be going inward right now and finding balance in our life about what we truly desire, about who we truly are, and seeking your truth. Yeah, I definitely feel like the denial now is kind of you guys. You know, I feel like in the past, like maybe you just were refusing to see something just wasn't quite for you. But I feel like you're releasing that now, so don't worry. And I'm also getting that some of you guys may have an ex around you that refuses to see that you guys are just not meant to be, you know? But I feel like you guys, it doesn't matter what other people are doing, because I feel like some of you guys are mad that other people are in denial about their lives and their existence. It's like, focus on yourself, I'm hearing, and seek your truth for yourself, because that's going to make you the most happy. Then you guys got a yes here, so this is really good. So I feel like trust your path, and yes, like you guys kind of entered into this reading wanting confirmation about something. A soulmate in your life, are they your soulmate? You know, a job or career, can you really do it? Is it going to work? Are you going to make enough money? Is everything going to be okay? You're getting a yes, trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? The angels are supporting you. So it's like whatever it is that you guys came to this reading wanting reassurance about, you're getting it here. So that's really great. And I'm seeing you guys are releasing soul patterns, contracts, and, you know, things from your past life. So this could be past loves, job situations. You guys, definitely the fall time. I don't know what happened, but something changed in you where you really decided to release something and make a big change. And you actually broke a soul pattern there. That's why I'm seeing like maybe this denial thing is over with. Like you broke through of what you couldn't see before, which is really great news. And yeah, you guys definitely successfully completed a chapter in your life. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. So you guys are definitely getting spiritual insights, and you're blessed right now with your spiritual gifts. So it says you're going to begin a new journey, but for now, take a basket of happiness of your dreams. The word happiness came up 3 times now, guys. So if you don't feel happy right now, you're going to be feeling happy because you got a yes here. Trust your path, successful completion. Like, you are on the right path, and you're getting a confirmation here. Pile number 3. You guys, oh my God, then we have a new beginning. Like, you guys definitely are at a new beginning, and you're at a wonderful journey, and there's really no need to have any fear. You could be seeing number 0s around 2, or, 2s and 1s, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3. And again, creatively, this is the these are all major arcana, by the way, guys, and this is the Empress here. You are being called to action, guys. You're ready to accomplish great things, and I am getting a very maternal vibe for you guys. Like, you want to care for everyone around you, but I feel like you guys are finally waking up to the fact that you can't help everybody. Not everyone's going to see the world the way that you do, but make sure if you guys take care of yourself and love yourself, I feel as though you are going to help the people around you. And I get that a lot of people are attracted to you and your energy, but that doesn't mean everyone's going to get and understand you. And I feel like, yeah, some of you guys may be becoming a parent soon. I'm seeing that as well. I'm also seeing that some of you guys are just starting a new project. I honestly just feel like yes to whatever it is, that direction, new beginning that you want to go in. You're getting a confirmation about that. Like, maybe you guys have plans to move, or plans to take a relationship to the next level, or, maybe you have plans to start a new job or project, or end a job or project. Like, whatever it is you have on your mind, taking this leap of faith is definitely going to help you overcome any challenge or problem you could be dealing with. And yeah, I just feel like new resources are coming, guys. I feel like could be money, advice, or assistance. You're going to be able to get things done, so don't worry about that. And I feel like, again, it could be a good time for a new venture, a change careers, or going to business. And, I'm just seeing that for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with legal issues, or you're worried, and I feel that resolving. So everything looks really positive here. Maybe even ending up with more money you even expected to, which is really great news. And again, I feel like cooperation. Some of you guys are wondering, like, if it's safe to work with people or to collaborate. And I am seeing energy of collaboration, especially with the 11th house here. Then we got the Empress energy. Like, a lot of people are going to want to work with you because you guys have that special something something. So I feel as though, like, be cooperative with other people, and other people may actually be helping you guys achieve more success very soon. But don't forget to prioritize yourself right now, and also put your energy in what's important right now, and continue to be the individual that you're meant to be, because you leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. So it's funny, guys, because I feel like a lot of unexpected things are going to be happening in your life. So I feel like right now, like, you guys are still kind of in this distrustful energy because of some experiences you may have had in your life. Let me just clarify this snake energy. I feel as though, like, you guys, like, yeah, I don't know why. I just get, like, this distrustful energy coming from you guys. Like, in the past, you probably were hurt, or maybe people around you just didn't treat you right. I feel as though those days are over. Like, you probably did a lot of cleaning house. Like, that's why I'm getting with the denial card. Like, maybe you, especially with the love life, maybe you did already clear away that type of energy. Most of you guys did, so this is really good. And I'm seeing that unexpectedly, like, a lot of great things are going to be coming into your life. And again, just because I said, like, you'll probably be working with people and collaborating with like-minded people, this is a good idea. Even if you're feeling a little cautious, of course, trust your intuition, but I just feel unexpectedly good people, good situations, good opportunities coming into your life as well. And yeah, I also get a resurgence. People are still going to try to come back and hit you up from your past. And I'm talking exes, friends that, people, everybody wants a piece of you because you guys have this amazing loving energy. I wanted to grab that. I made a mess here, but I wanted to grab that Empress card, whatever it is. Oh yeah, here it is. This is kind of what the imagery I'm getting here, because I feel like people are just, like, coming around you, like, they want a piece of what you got, you know what I mean? And you guys have to decide for yourself, like, okay. And I feel like you have that good filter now about who is beneficial, who can you keep with you around you, because I feel like you guys definitely are in this mode of protecting your energy, and I feel like you're doing a good job with that. So I am seeing that right now. Yeah, I am getting, like, your ex will probably hit you up. That's what I'm kind of getting with this snake here. I'm getting your ex is probably going to want to hit you up, or someone from your past. That red flag card, especially if you release them. And again, I'm seeing it was a good idea because it's like, there's like a zombie here, like, coming back from the dead, never leaving you alone. And I'm just seeing that you guys are in this new vibe, new energy. So don't mess with no exes that have hurt you and stuff like that. It's like, you guys, it took you a long time to get out of denial about that relationship. And now that you're out of denial about it, I feel as though you are glowing and shining even better now. So do not go back to that, over forgiving this person, whoever that hurt you. Could be a friendship as well. So I feel like overall, you guys, you're probably still overworked and tired. So don't forget to rest, before you continue striving. Because I just see you need to celebrate the fact you completed a cycle. You released a denial in your life, which is very good. And you guys need to let go of fear and make sure you know that you're still protected, that you are protected right now. So don't worry so much. And again, if you guys ever feel stressed or worried about the future, music is really essential to your life. And also with the artists here, you guys may also be a music artist. And I see a lot of you guys taking a lot of time out for art and love, kind of resurging your love for music and art as well. And I just feel like, singing, playing an instrument, listening to music, all that stuff is going to be really important. And also, healing frequencies can also help. I listen to those all the time. I fall asleep with those on. So that is the message that was meant to find you guys. Pile number 3. I really do hope you guys like this unique message. And for a lot of you guys, I do see that love is in the air. So, I see a lot of you guys spending time with your soulmate pretty soon. And I think that that's really romantic and sweet that message came in for you guys, because you deserve it. You earn it. Especially if you release an ex that you had a hard time releasing and this person's having a hard time letting you go. They're in denial about it. That message is coming up strong. So, let me know what you think of that. Obviously, it could be an ex fling or someone from the past or a friend as well, for those that don't have an ex. Take what resonates. All right, I'm going to give you guys some charms, see what's going on here. Again, we have a big cat here. It's funny though, because a cat came up in the last charms, but this one's a hematite cat. So something tells me that you guys definitely upped your protection and you're very protected right now. So keep it up if you've already been taking precautions to protect yourself, protect your energy. And I'm also seeing that being independent and just being an independent thinker is definitely going to help you guys. I also feel like with the helmet here, again, like you guys definitely have extra protection right now. And some of you guys are kind of hard-headed, but I feel like that's a good thing. And then when I see the leaves here, this actually constitutes a soulmate for me. So yes, you do have a soulmate around you or coming in strong. And then another leaf, I feel like it's 2, like this leaf is kind of turning gray because it's like, this is your past love. And then your new love is like lighting up. I feel like you're on a new chapter, a new cycle. You're elevating right now. And of course, for those that are still in a relationship, like maybe you are leaving behind past hurt with your connection and you guys are starting and resurging in a healthier place. So, I see all different aspects resonating here. And I just feel like you guys are steering your own ships. You're the masters of your own destiny now. And you're remaining grounded as you go through this journey in life. So that's really great news for my option number 3 people. I really do hope you guys like this message. I know these readings are extra long, but thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. All right, pile number 4. Geez, I don't know why these readings keep getting longer and longer, but I guess all these messages are coming through for you guys. So let's get excited. Pile number 4. Let's see what message was meant to find you guys right now. So, okay. So pile number 4, I already heard it. Speak your mind, because Mercury is being highlighted. You guys definitely need to work on communicating your true thoughts, your true feelings, and keeping it real. Something tells me that you guys are either working on or have a gift of communication that maybe you've untapped or you're tapping into right now, or maybe you're completely aware, or maybe you already do use communication in day-to-day life, but now you're getting ready to really speak your mind. And I see here that, speaking your mind can actually bring you more material wealth. I see it can bring you better finances. I do feel like you guys have some sort of communication talent or an analytical talent or a talent of learning, of getting ideas or reporting things, or, just like your perspective, your narrative. You guys definitely have like an important perception of the world. I just see something regarding the house of communication can actually bring you guys success. So don't ever doubt that. And I actually feel like as well, like you guys have a gift of, communicating that can also bring others to transformation. And I'm just seeing that. So I also see for you guys with the health card here, I definitely feel like some of you guys are having some health concerns or something like that. And I feel like you guys definitely need to persevere right now if you are worried right now. But I'm seeing right now that you guys can actually do whatever you set your mind to. So I don't know. I'm kind of just feeling a lot of you guys are doubting that you have the ability to, make money or to sustain yourself right now. But I definitely feel like if you persevere, you're definitely going to make it out fine. The health card can actually be about some of you guys are just, feeling like your health is down or you're feeling tired or out. And I feel like you guys could definitely make it through this time period. Let me just get a clarifier on the health card here. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, I feel like the 2 of Pentacles here, like a lot of you guys, like, you're just keeping yourself really busy, so you're pretty stressed right now. So I definitely feel like, it could be time to just focus on, you know, what is going to be the most beneficial to you right now financially to make money. And I also feel like a lot of you guys are just worried about your health right now. That's what I'm seeing. But persevere. You're definitely going to be fine, I'm seeing. With the humor here and doubt, it's like, I just feel like a lot of you guys doubt yourself. Like, you doubt you can make money. You doubt you can survive. You doubt you can overcome life's challenges. But I just feel like a lot of you guys just need to keep a sense of humor and focus on the lighter side of life, you know? Because I feel as though you're going through a huge transformation here. All right, let's see what fell on the floor. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys also, like, maybe you're doubting someone in your life right now. Like, you're doubting a friendship or a romantic partner. I'm kind of seeing that kind of come in. I feel like you maybe think this person is being secretive to you, or they're traveling. I don't know why I heard traveling. Okay, that's a weird thing. I don't know why, but maybe someone's being distant from you, or you're just not trusting them or something like that. But I'm seeing that, yeah. I feel like you guys just feel like someone around you, like they're shutting you out, or they're not being honest with you about something. That's kind of what I'm seeing. And I feel like you guys are trying to make a decision about this situation. And I kind of feel like, you know, also some of you guys just may be going through a time period where you're just really doubting things in general. Your friends, your situations, your whole life, your romantic life. But I feel like the sun is going to shine. Like, you guys are going to see the light of the situation. And that's what I'm seeing as well. Like, you know, I feel like money is going to be coming to you guys. And it's because of your gift of communication. Like, you guys are very adaptable. You're creative. You can get through whatever life's challenges throw at you. And I feel as though, like, something is affecting you, or affecting your life, or affecting your health that's stressing you out. But I see you guys overcoming this, because you guys actually do have good luck coming towards you, good fortune. And, you know, with the 4-leaf clover, I can't help but to think St. Patrick's Day coming up, you know. So something very positive could be coming into your life very soon. I'll see the October card here. Something could have happened in October. That's what I'm seeing. Or someone born in the fall months as well. I feel maybe this person, you feel deceived by them, or this person left your life. I don't really know. Let me just get some clarity here. Yeah, I just kind of feel like maybe around the fall time, kind of like the last pile. Maybe it's some transformative energy coming on. I feel like something like you released someone from your life because you didn't trust them. You know, it could be someone born in the fall months, or you always feel like this person's keeping secrets from you. You doubt them. And I honestly feel like it could be a romantic partner. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, some of you guys, like, wanted to keep a friendship, but it's like, at the same time, you don't even trust this person enough to even keep a friendship is what I'm seeing. So I get the time to decide. It's like, you guys are kind of at a crossroads, like, whether or not you want to keep this person or vibe or energy in your life or not. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And I see that you guys are really focused on work, achievement, and success. So, you know, keep in mind, pile number 4, like, you're busy. Like, you need your strength, you need your energy. If someone is just working against you, always causing conflict, not working as a team member, it may be time to just, you know, it's even saying here, arrogant, broken promises, you know? You know, this person definitely, yeah, I honestly feel like as well, like, you guys try to let someone or something go in the fall months, but they're still trying to fight to be in your life. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But it's like, you guys are deciding, like, do I really even want this as a friend or as a lover or whatever? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And you guys are at this point where you're rebuilding your life, and I'm seeing that it is going well. Like, you have an ability to build and create something that is going to be a huge accomplishment. So I'm getting that you guys, like, your life may be a slow moving energy, but you're building something great that's going to be lasting. Like, whatever it is that you're passionate about. I see it, and the sun actually came out while I said that. So it's so funny because I see that, you know, the sun is going to come out. Maybe you guys are still in this stressful period, but it's like, you have the confidence and the communication skills to get out of any situation. You guys probably have the gift of gab, or the gift of intelligence, or you're savvy. There's just something that you need to tap into that will get you out of whatever situation you're in. And again, abundance is coming in for you guys as well. Confront. I get the idea that you guys definitely did confront someone or something. And I feel as though, like, someone or somebody you doubted in your life, you confronted them about it. And I feel as though, like, you made a decision. So stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of that, your life will be really a lot more balanced. So it really depends on where you're at with the scale, pile number 4, because I see as though some of you guys already made that decision. You confronted this person or situation that you needed to release around the fall time, and you're kind of doubting that decision, but keep it moving, because I feel like you're going to be brought to more balance. Or maybe you guys just haven't decided yet what you want to do with this person or situation that you feel that you don't trust, or you were blindsided by. But I feel as though you guys are be able to confront that situation head on. And I feel as though this person or situation in the past really made you feel sad and isolated. So I feel as though you guys are going to make the right decision depending on that situation there. And I feel as though you guys got helpers on the other side, helping you make the right decisions moving forward. Because yes, indeed, you are going through a huge transformation. And you're already, okay, such good news. Remember I told you guys that you guys were already on this like build to success? Like, and I see you're keeping yourself busy and you have these gifts and talents. It says you're already doing it. That's what I'm seeing. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. It's like you guys are already doing what you need to do to succeed. Like, I'm seeing that. And I'm also seeing here, the Expert Life, do something to change your energy. So it's like you guys are on the right path to success. It's like you're already, with the big picture, on the right path to doing the right things. But I feel that there is something that you can change up to keep things more fun and interesting. It's kind of what I'm getting, or to make more money. Like, so it's like, this is kind of the pile where like, even in a career message or something like that, do something different to like change up your energy and to get excited about things again. Because I'm also seeing that you guys kind of like have been, maybe you just feel kind of stuck in your situation, but I feel like you feel like something is blocked off. But that's an illusion, guys. You can free yourself from the obstacles by choosing different paths. So turn your thoughts away from negativity. So I kind of feel like this could be like romance, friendships, you know, your career as well. And I'm already getting that you guys are on the path to success. But I did kind of get an imagery here of the Two of Pentacles. Because if you guys have the Two of Pentacles, there's like juggling two of these coins. And I feel like one of you guys, like you guys definitely need to put down one coin. If that makes sense. Or you have put down one coin. So let me explain. Like, you guys definitely have two coins in your hands right now. One coin is going to lead you to the success and happiness that you desire. But there's another coin here that's just distracting. It's juggling. It's not worth your time and energy. And you guys are going to drop that coin. And I feel like that's kind of like what it means for a lot of you guys to change a direction. So that two coins is going to mean two different things. Like maybe you guys have a job or a business like that you're working on, right? And maybe on one side, you're really creative, you're talented, you're driven, you're working really hard. But on the other side, you're kind of, you know, maybe you're accepting too much work, your boss is putting you down, or you have people around you, your employees are not doing their good job. Like, you gotta get rid of someone. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's like something requires that coin to be put down and adjusted so you can really focus on all that good you have there. And for some of you guys, it's like you have a great job, everything's going well, but you're in a relationship or you have someone around you that's draining you, that's unmotivated, you know, and you gotta put that coin down. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's gonna vary on your situation. And it says do something different to change your energy. So I don't really see something dramatic. I just feel like you know that different thing you really want to do because your soul is calling you to do it. And maybe some of you guys already are actually in artistic field. So it's like maybe you want to add a new element to that. You know what I'm saying? Or switch up your style. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't give up altogether. Just switch up the way you do things. And something tells me that the switching it up has something to do with being your true self and speaking your mind. Like, actually connecting with who you really are. Because I feel like that coin was like that coin that like the coin you have to let go of is that coin of like you were only doing it because other people expected you to do it, or you're only doing it because you thought that you needed to. You know what I'm saying? So put that coin down that you really don't feel like resonates with your soul anymore. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you already did. Like, it could have been an ex, it could have been a you know, a part of your job, it could have been an actual job. You know, now some of you guys are moving from, you know, a career to self-employment. Some of you guys, you know, it really depends on your situation. So if you already made a big dramatic change, and some of you guys did around the fall time, good job. Some of you guys are just becoming aware of it around the fall time, or it has something to do with someone around that time period. So choose freedom. You know, your illusion is only just, I mean, your illusion of being trapped, I should say, is only just your perspective. So for those that are already making big changes and you're already getting what I'm saying, I just see that things are working out. Now that like your ships are going to come in, and I feel like you guys have to decide, like, you're going to build up on, okay, so I'm seeing like you guys already have some level of success and awareness about what I'm talking about. So it's like all that good that you have in your life right now, build upon that. All that success you already have, build upon that. Because I am getting this like slow build energy. So it's like everything good right now, you're being asked to build upon it. Everything you don't need right now, you're being asked to release. And that's definitely just going to clear your way to success, if that makes sense. Oh, wow, we got more love messages. Open your heart in 3 of Cups. So this is really good, guys, honestly. I already get a love message here as well. So a lot of you guys, like, maybe you're concerned about your love life, or you want to know about your love life, or maybe not at all. But I see a few things happening here because I feel as though you guys stopped worrying so much and now you're focused on the present, right? And now that you're expressing yourself and being yourself, I'm realizing that you guys are just attracting all the right energies into your life. And a lot of you guys do have gifts of creativity as well, which is really great. I feel as though you guys did do something different in your love life. I really get the impression. Okay, so if you haven't yet, like, you know, cut off someone unhealthy or ended things, or just, you know, did something different. I'm just getting, or in your friendship life as well with the 3 of Cups. I feel like you guys did make big changes, because I really just see with the blender here, because you made these big changes, good things are coming. And again, we have another love card here. So honestly, guys, I feel like let's talk about like a 70%, and I'm gonna go to like the 40% watching. So for the 70% watching, I feel as though you guys did make this change, release something you didn't need, and because of that, your life switched up real fast, and you got a soulmate in your life now. You know what I mean? Because of that. And some of you guys, I feel like you and this person, like with the Three of Cups, you're also meant to be friends. You're also meant to, you know, work together and collaborate and maybe take your time with this relationship. So some of you guys, like I just feel as though like you met someone new, but there's a 3 and a 3 here. So you're actually meant to work on creative projects with this person, with this friendship. And, you know, ultimately it could lead to a union, which is great. And then I feel like for some of you guys as well, like you are still kind of in the stagnant energy where you need to release something. And this chain of events will affect your life. Like as soon as you release this thing that's not working in your life, I just see that this is all going to come through. So it makes sense, you know, if you're repeating the same cycles with people you can't trust or friends or situations, then maybe time to do some releasing and then all this can flow through. But for a lot of you guys, I see that you met this person and maybe you're just friends right now, or maybe you guys are lovers, but you're also working on a friendship here. And we got a king here. So it's like for those that are dating, male energy, I feel like you met someone who is worthy of honor and respect, you know, who's a really kind soul. And I do feel, you know, if you are watching and you date, you know, women, this person also is just very strong in their spot and confident and protective and assertive. And with the sun here, I just see that this relationship is going to bring you guys a lot of happiness. So I love this rattlesnake card, honestly. The experiences that you are presently going through is an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So my pile number 4 people, I get that your gift of communication or whatever it is, your creativity, your arts, whatever it is that you're doing, because, you know, communicating, you know, fortunately or unfortunately, is a big aspect of life. So I feel as though you do have a gift of healing others and you use it through your own, you know, whatever it is that resonates with your heart, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it could be art or talent as well. I'm just seeing that you guys have a gift here. And it's just really important. And you guys definitely are healers and you're on the path of being a healer. And I'm seeing here that you guys also, again, you guys already got a second message that your ancestors and your angels are helping you right now. And your omens, some of you guys are seeing repeated numbers, you're seeing animals, you're seeing signs. Your angels and your guides on the other side are definitely sending you guys messages right now. And right now you're being asked to shapeshift and alter yourself. You know, I'm also getting, again, like this is the same message about the coin. Like maybe it's so simple. Like maybe you guys you want a job, like for instance, like being an actress or being a model. Like let's just like simplify it, right? And you're juggling 2 coins. Like you have some jobs here, but then maybe you should switch it up with the other coin, like, and change like your looks up a little bit, or do something that would boost your confidence or make you stand out a little more. I just see that there's something that you guys can gain from altering your behaviors. Like, you know, if you own a business, maybe you want to switch up the way you're running your company or something like that, but don't give up. I'm seeing, you know, you still have good things going on there. There must be a call to switch things up, you know, whether it's the way you carry yourself, your mannerisms, or it has to do with something you know, it all has to do with your situation. So this could be your life, dating, but the good news is you guys already have a lot of good things going. Pile number 4, that's the good message I do see here. So I feel like you guys definitely are in a recovery zone right now. So I feel as though, like, just, you know, especially with the health card that popped up in the bottom, if you are feeling stressed and tired, it makes sense because you are juggling 2 coins that, like, 1 coin just is not needed. Something needs to be let go of, released, you know, and it could be, you know, actually releasing yourself from, if you work 2 jobs, something so simple, you know, or it could be from releasing yourself from a project that doesn't have your time or energy, or a person, you know, or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, or a way of doing things, or a style, or the way you look, you know. I just see you guys, like, releasing something could help you guys recover. And I feel like it has to do with keeping yourself too busy, like for most of you guys, or someone draining your energy that's not needed in your life. And I just see, because you're releasing that, more opportunities are going to come. So that's kind of your guys' advice. Like, no matter what line of work or where you're at in your love life, switching things up is going to bring in positive energy. And again, law of attraction, your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations are going to bring you together with the right person. And I also see that your love life is also influenced by your spiritual path. So that's what I'm getting here. If you have not met this soulmate, there's a soulmate around you, for most of you guys, you know, that is meant to kind of help you and assist you on your spiritual path. So that's what I'm getting 3s around them, because I see more than just romance. I'm seeing working together, inspiring each other, lifting each other up. So if you haven't met this person yet, then this is coming, and you might want to do a little bit more releasing so they can come in. But for those that have met this person, like, that you're just getting that extra confirmation that this person is meant to be on your path, especially if they came up out of nowhere, especially if they make you happy, especially if they're also a healer or a helper. themselves, especially if they have similar interests to you, and if they're offering you assistance. If they're spiritual, like you are, extra, ding, 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 you know what I'm saying? Pile number 4, I love this. And keep praying, keep affirming, keep visualizing, because you guys got this, and you have a gift of communicating with others. So do not ever, ever be held back. Your respect will get you the dignity that you deserve. Your self-respect will, if you improve your self-respect, you will get the respect you deserve. Does that make sense? Carry yourself with dignity and you will get the respect you deserve. I have a card that says that, and I don't know, it kept popping in my head. I kept messing up. But as long as you carry yourself and you speak with confidence, people will listen to you guys. I feel like you have a gift of, making people listen to you. And I just feel you guys will be using that to improve your life. And you're already doing a great job. Your life requires some releasing and some changes, and everything will be back on the path that you guys intended to be. Because I do feel with the chain of events here, so one thing is always leads to another. And I feel as though if you met a really huge soulmate, it's because you did some kind of event that led to that. Does that make sense, guys? Because your chain of events, it's like a butterfly effect almost, of fate, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm seeing for my pile number 4, people. And again, with the assets here, something could be hitting your second house, some kind of talent or communicative talent that you have, or just in general, maybe your soulmate affects like communication and money with you as well. And I feel you guys could be succeeding together as a collaboration kind of energy. So that's what I'm seeing there coming in for my pile number 4, people. Let's see what charms want to come in for you guys. Okay, so again, when I see this leaf energy, that constitutes a soulmate. So you guys do have a big soulmate around you. That's another confirmation. Then when the horse here, not only do you have a soulmate, but I feel as though you guys will respect each other's space, your energy. You guys both kind of free-spirited. You both like to not be tied down, but you both respect one another. You know what I'm saying? I heard air signs, so maybe air signs or fire signs kind of coming in. Elephant here as well. You're both nurturing and caring at the same time. And with the flower here, you're both willing to grow. So, and with the deer here, you're both also deep down peaceful and kind spirits. And I see with the car here, like this person will pick you up. It's a pickup truck. They will pick you up when you're down, and they will also travel to see you. They care about you. So once again, if you haven't met this person, you're about to meet this person, and this sounds amazing. And if you haven't met them, but you release the next, then good luck. This person's coming in quick and fast. And if you're still dealing with the same ex who doesn't do all these things for you, this could be a sign for my pile number 4, people. And of course, if you're already in a partnership with someone that is there for you, reliable, then you guys probably are just leveling up and working together on things possibly in the future. So great news for my pile number 4, people. Okay, I dropped this leaf. It's funny because this kind of ran away. So maybe this person's a little bit of a commitment phobe, or maybe you are, because this leaf tried to like run off, but it's still here. I caught it. All right, let's move on to pile number 5. And let's see what message was meant to find you right now in this very energy. All right, pile number 5. Let's see what's going on here. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, we got social media coming in for pile number 5. So I feel as though something with social media is very important to you guys right now. And I feel as though for a lot of you guys, like using social media or learning things on social media, and I guess YouTube is a social media as well, because I already hear some of you guys like, I don't have any in social media. Well, if you have a YouTube, that is social media. But I feel as though you guys are definitely going to connect with people or learn something really profound, or share some of your own intimate parts of your own life online. Something about social media is very important. Or I just see some of you guys actually like making YouTube channels and doing more. I'm seeing here that like you guys are probably investing in something new in your life, and I see that it's definitely working out for you guys. And I'm also seeing that you guys have admirers. People are watching your social media as well, of course, if you have it. If not, people are just really interested in you, what you're doing. For my pile number 5, people, I already get the impression that people are very interested in you and what you have going on. So you probably could be capitalizing on that with the Taurus energy here. I feel like you guys are also very practical, down-to-earth people, and you're very loyal, you're patient, and I'm just seeing that you guys are also, I feel like you're going to be acquiring something of value very soon in your life. Let's talk about this. I feel like you guys are grieving because you feel as though you don't have the freedom to go after the things that you really want in life, but that can also be some of this Taurus energy, because sometimes Taurus gets a little trapped or stuck in its ways, So I feel like you guys are kind of releasing, like, the need to do things a certain way, or releasing control. And I feel as though you guys are kind of grieving the fact that you have to switch up your life a little bit. But I'm just seeing with the freedom card here, it's actually going to be very positive for you. And I feel as though you guys, you have things that you really want to do, but you're kind of staying in this indecisive energy. So forgive yourself, you know, for not being where you want to be at right now. But I feel like a part of it has to do with you being indecisive about going after what you really want. And I'm just seeing here that you guys feel like you're running out of time to go after your goals or your dreams right now. Or some of you guys feel like you wasted your time on, okay, I'm getting that too. So I'm getting a few energies here. Like some of you guys really had, like you spent a lot of time and energy on a job or career or something that's just not working out. And, you know, because you were, like, you knew you had to release this job, career, or person or situation, right? But you took a long time to do it. And it's like you almost like wasted a lot of time doing that. You feel that way. Like if you just released it or let go earlier, then you wouldn't be so hard on yourself right now. That's what I'm kind of getting. So some of you guys feel like you wasted a lot of time with a job, a situation, a relationship that just didn't pan out the way you needed it to. I'm seeing earth sign energy coming in, you know, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you know, also Scorpio energy as well. Gemini energy as well. I'm seeing that a lot of you guys, you know, you or them, you're grieving because you feel like, you know, you lost some of your freedom to this situation that was not serving you. But don't worry, guys, because I feel like a lot of that's just an illusion. Like, the more you stay indecisive about who you are and where you want to end up, the more time you're wasting. It's not really wasted time, because at the same time, I'm going to tell you guys, it's never really too late to go after your goals and your dreams and what you really desire out of life. So I'm also seeing that, you know, you guys, okay, I'm getting this, like, for my pile number 5 people, I feel like you were waiting for a change to happen, but then you realize, like, I'm just wasting time. Like, I should just go after the things that I want, you know? I feel like you guys just are hoping for the best and being patient, but part of it is you guys taking action here. So finally, I see, like, you guys are using your intuition and you're expanding more and going after things that you really want out of life. And this could be something so minute to like reaching out to someone you care about, to an actual career you want to start, a goal or a dream, you know, it's something that you had to put an end to. Yes, I see a path of poison here. So I feel like you guys are realizing something you spent a lot of time or a person you spent a lot of energy to was just not a healthy path for you guys. And it's like, you know, you guys, maybe it was an actual, you know, overdoing something in your life, you know, or, you know, it could also just be a relationship that you were codependent on or something like that you had to release. But it's like the more you released this and didn't stay indecisive about it, the more free you became. So I feel like a lot of you guys did release this, and it's like now you feel guilty that you wasted so much time being indecisive, and you should have just, you know, quit your job and went to be more independent sooner. You should have just left that relationship and been single sooner, you know? But don't be so hard on yourself, because I feel as though, you know, you're exactly where you need to be at right now. And I feel like the fountain of youth and youthfulness, I kind of feel like this, you guys definitely have a youthful glow. You have a young, I don't want to say that you're a young soul, some of you guys are old souls, but I feel like you have this like childlike sense of wonder. Like you have all these great goals and dreams that you want to accomplish. And I see that now's the time, look at this, March to May. So I feel like this time period right now is all about new beginnings. You're like youthfulness, blossoming, awakening. And, you know, you just like this lighthearted energy is coming out of you guys now. So I almost feel like you guys are reborn now. Like you feel like you're free, you're young again, you're getting excited about life again. You're forgiving yourself, you're releasing this energy, which is good. And I feel like you guys, like, I feel like is it too late to go after what I really want? But I feel like, no, it's not, because you guys are going to get overabundance of bliss, pleasure, joy, prosperity, fulfillment, longing for improvement. So I just feel like, yeah, this is what I'm kind of getting. Like in the past, like maybe you guys just longed too much for an improvement, but now you decided to not stay indecisive. You're making the changes now, but now you're mad at yourself for not making these changes sooner, because these things are giving you like magical energy in your life. And maybe it's like, so like maybe some of you guys, I'm hearing like spirituality, like you weren't spiritual for so long, but now you're getting into the law of attraction, positive thinking, healing your energy, chakras, and you feel like a new person, or exercise, or changing your diet, or releasing something toxic. But don't be mad that you spent so much time in that energy. That was learning. Be happy that you're making these changes right now, no matter where you're at. And I kind of feel like, yeah, it's like you guys wish that things would just magically get better on their own. But now you're realizing that you have to take those steps to do so. So that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing that, you know, the barking, like advice from a friend. I'm getting that you had a friend or family member kind of tell you, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And now that you're finally doing it, you're like, oh, I get why they were saying that to me. Like some of you guys, you know, you weren't ready to hear that message, but now like you have family and friends like trying to help you get to where you need to be. This is really good. So I kind of get like some of you guys, it could be simple, like you have a dream you want to go after, and finally like everyone's like, you're an amazing singer, why don't you go and make a YouTube channel? No. Like the more you stay indecisive, the more you're not going after your goals and dreams, right? So family or friends around you or a loved one is definitely inspiring you guys to go after what you want. And I feel like some of you guys, like you want to, like with the 8th house here and a psychic ability, like you want to do more with your psychic abilities. Like some of you guys want to make a YouTube channel. Like I see a lot of you guys commenting that I inspired you to make YouTube channels and, you know, or to work on your gifts. And, you know, that's funny because I am releasing a video on my new channel about coming out of the spiritual closet. So if you want to, you know, talk about your gifts more openly and be more confident about that, check out that video. It may not be up at this time period, or maybe, I don't know, I'll link it, you know, when it does arrive. I think it's probably going to be up by then. So if you need a little bit of help on that, but that's for like a small percentage of you guys. I'm also just seeing for a lot of you guys that you're just learning how to trust your intuition. So it's like deep down, you know, you're always meant for that goal or dream that you want. So get out of your comfort zone and stop doubting yourself. Because I feel like, okay, and also in the past, like maybe you guys did pursue it, but it just wasn't the right time. And it was not the way you turned out the way you wanted it to, but it doesn't mean that that's never going to happen for you. I feel like you got people around you supporting you. And even if you don't, I feel like people will, you know, once you kind of get out there and do it. I'll give you guys an example too. Like, you know, I always wanted to make a YouTube channel, and my sister and my mom always encouraged me, just do it, just do it. And once I just did it, you know, I got, you know, the reassurance by getting people watching my videos telling me, you know, they love the videos. So even if like you don't have people reassuring you to do it, like just go out there and do it, and you probably will get positive feedback. I'm going to tell you guys this, like, I heard this is probably an Aquarius thing. I'm an Aquarius. Like, if I try something one time and it doesn't work, like, I usually give up. Like, it's funny. Like, not if I really want it, but I think it's funny to say because I kind of get this energy here. But maybe you want to try it a second or third time, something you really care about, you're passionate about. If my first video didn't get views, I may have given up, and that would have been sad. Like, I feel like if you want something, keep persevering. But I do feel like, you know, it's not even that you guys aren't, I feel like it's just an energy of you guys to go out there and do it. Like, you're procrastinating, going out there and doing something you always wanted to do. So you got people around you that either are going to support you or have been supporting you. So listen to that. Because it's like whatever happened in the past was just a misunderstanding. Like, it just maybe wasn't the right time. We got September here in wealth. So maybe you guys already did start this around September or the fall time, making a change. Again, every single card is saying that. So funny. Or maybe someone born around September or the fall time is encouraging you, you know, to go after what you want as well. I'm seeing that. But for most of you guys, I'm seeing again, like, you know, maybe you waited till the fall time to finally release something that no longer served you, or to finally go after your dreams. And now that you did it, you feel like a new person. By the way, I do feel like March to May is going to be a good time period for you guys to really go after your goals and dreams, especially as something to do with social media or just like with becoming your true self. You know what I'm saying? Like uncovering who you really are, learning, whatever it is, you know, that you wanted to discover in your life. Even some of you guys just embracing your psychic abilities and learning more about them. You know what I mean? Getting into card reading, not worrying what people think and say about it, you know? And I see that you guys now have the freedom to do what you want. So I am feeling like a lot of you guys do have a destiny where you're meant to connect with people. And the children card, I don't really think it means necessarily children, but maybe some of you guys do want to work with children or inspire young people. But I feel like, you know, you guys are meant to kind of speak and share your knowledge about the world with people. And I feel as though like maybe that's part of your destiny. It's something you always wanted to do. And I see you guys being able to do that. And I'm also seeing on the flip side that some of you guys are actually watching or getting into motivational speakers. If that helps you go after the things you want in life, do it, guys. Because I feel like don't listen to negativity around you. Maybe you have a negative person around you that's also making you doubt yourself. Kind of every morning, listen to something motivational instead of something that was like kind of discouraging, I'm kind of seeing. Because maybe some of you guys, like your family is discouraging and they're kind of bringing you down as well. But I feel as though either you have that gift of inspiring others or you can listen to inspirational messages or both. Take the lead is here though, so it's definitely time for you guys to take the lead of your own life. Because as much as people can encourage you or discourage you, it's up to you guys to go out there and make moves. That's what I'm seeing. Like, no more sitting into this indecisive, stagnant energy. Go out there and make moves to get that money, guys. Get that money. That's what I'm seeing. Like, go out there, get that money. Like, the more you sit in and stay stubborn and stuck, the more the changes are not going to happen. Because I feel like the win or lose, stop changing. Like, your guys' mentality is very win and lose. Like, I think that mentality is so not helpful. That's like a 5 of Swords energy. It's like you're hard on yourself. It's like, what's the point? I'm not even going to do it anyway. Like, if you guys want to be a singer, or you want to be, oh, I'm too old, I'm too this. Like, that's a lose-lose mentality. How about go out there and try it, you know? Because you never know what can happen, you know, no matter what it is or where you're at. I also feel like some of you guys are like releasing negative self-talk and all that type of stuff that was preventing you from getting in the way. And some of you guys too, with your own relationships with your family and friends, don't focus so much on winning or losing arguments, you know? Just realize that everybody has their own path and their own perspective. You know, speak with love, because I feel like in this sword, there's a heart here. There's still love there, because two conflicting people have their passions. They have their heart there. It's just, you know, the same thing too. You guys still deep down, whether or not you beat yourself up about it, you're still going to have that passion for the thing that you really want to go after. So once again, you know, it's never too late, and don't let people talk you in or out of. Don't try to convince them of what you're about to do. Doesn't matter. Go take the lead and go after what you want. You don't need anybody else's approval. But it's nice to have the support, and it's an extra confirmation if people around you are going to tell you that you'd be great at it and do it, you know? But don't worry what other people say and think. And again, the throat chakra, new vitality. I feel like I need these throat chakra meditations because my voice has just been like lacking for the last 2 months, but it doesn't matter. I mean, 2 weeks, I should say. So I feel as though with the throat chakra, new vitality, is that you guys are actually going through, again, more fives, a transformation where you're going to speak your mind and go after things that really are important to you. And you're also on the new chapter here with this new vitality. And some of you guys, like, you just haven't got that push or inspiration to go after those things that you really want. But I do feel like you are going to be able to. And then I also see here protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords, you know. I feel like you guys are just cutting the cords from people or situations that just no longer serve you. And again, some of you guys just feel like you wasted a lot of time and energy in this negative mindset or energy, but don't worry about that. Just keep moving forward. And I also see sisterhood of the, okay, yeah. So I see priestess, mystic, teacher. Like, a lot of you guys have destinies. Like, I feel like you guys are priestess, you're mystics, you're teachers, you're spiritual, you're beautiful, you're amazing. Like, you're meant to have this higher calling. And I do feel like people are going to support you on your path. And I do feel like you guys, some of you guys just feel like you're not attractive enough or you're not good enough to go after what you want. This is just simply not the case. You have a talent to take the lead and go after something you really desire. But don't worry about that. So it's saying, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That's funny because I always say that. Like, that gut little feeling is telling you that you're meant for something, you know, and you're meant to go after what you desire and what you want. And for some of you guys, you know, you're being told to, you know, stop listening to certain people and cut the cords from them and just take the lead. You don't need their reassurance or their approval to live the life that you desire. So I'm seeing here as well. It's funny, I was talking about the Two of Pentacles in the last pile, but the Two of Pentacles came up in this one as well. So it's saying you could be working multiple jobs or trying to make changes in your dream or career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make sure you work playfully. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So actually, I kind of feel like this is funny because with my pile number 4 people, I kind of feel like they needed to kind of bring everything in and focus, whereas you guys actually can benefit from trying different things and juggling different things and having fun and taking a playful approach to things, like, you know, not keeping all your eggs in one basket and not investing, like, not worrying so much if one little endeavor doesn't pan out. Like, I'll give you guys an example too, like starting a YouTube channel. Like, not everybody's gonna get views their first video, but if every week you just post 2 videos a week and you just like have fun while you do it, and eventually people are gonna start watching, and then you're gonna get more encouragement. Like, you know, one of your videos are gonna get some views. Like, you know, just keep throwing things out there and seeing what sticks, you know, and keep like and trying new things and getting out of your shell, you know. And even getting out of your shell and trying new things helps your life energetically, especially at this point, because, you know, I definitely feel like for pile number 5, you guys need to change. You need to get out of your shell. Stop being so hard on yourself. Try those new things that you want to go after. Another 5. Yeah, 5, 5, 5. It's like these changes need to have. And again, embrace those around you. So I feel like you do have people who love you and who share your beliefs. And I feel as though it's one of 2 things. Like, either you have people around you that share your beliefs, that are encouraging you to go after, take the lead, and go towards your goals, or the complete opposite. Like, you don't feel like anyone around you shares your beliefs, but maybe if you go and take the lead, you'll realize that there's a lot more people out there like you. Like, and that's why I see social media connecting with other people. It's like, I had no idea so many people felt the way that I do until I made my channel. So, you know, take what resonates there, but I feel like all of these mean that you have to go and take the lead. And that's funny because, again, I'm seeing 4-leaf clovers and March period coming in. So I feel like, you know, there is someone around you who's definitely going to help you out, guys. Either this person is going to pop on your path once you take the lead, or they're around you right now. This person could be encouraging you, saying everything that I'm saying to you right now, just in like their own way. You know what I mean? Someone with a big heart or a quick wit and endless patience is in your life. So someone definitely is rooting for you guys right now. That's what I'm seeing, and they're encouraging you. And I'm also seeing you guys need to celebrate and enjoy life. This is a good time in your life right now. Difficulties are going to fade away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. This card is the star in the regular deck, so it's like, don't give up hope. You guys definitely can inspire and help others, or go after your goals, go after your dreams. And I definitely feel like you guys are going to make long-term plans for the future and finally have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. I feel like you guys really are leaving a negative space in mindset, which is really great. And I also feel like you guys really like to act with integrity. So remember, guys, when you act with integrity, you may not get the quick, get rich overnight results, but with time, things will definitely come in the way that they're meant to. And I actually feel like you guys will feel more at peace when you go after what you want in your life. And again, I see friendships and friendliness. Again, friendships coming in a lot. So people are going to come around you to support you on your path, guys. And I'm seeing that you guys are, when you share your gifts with the world, you're going to make other people happy with that. So I do see that's very positive. So I feel like, you know, whether or not you're already on that ride to that path that you want to, or you got to get on that car, get on that horse, like no matter where you're at, it's never too late to start and get started. And that's what I see here with the letter here as well. Again, I just see that you guys are going to be getting a message or hearing from someone that you want to hear from. That's funny because I've been getting this. Yeah, it's funny. We got message in the bottle in the letter. That's so funny that the messages come in. So it's probably a love message for you guys. I feel as though you guys actually, if you're single, you do have a few love options here. I am seeing that, and I am seeing like people are going to try to come towards you and flirt with you. And again, I'm seeing because you guys are getting out of this negative mindset, you're kind of having like this glow up go on. And so people are like reaching out to you and they're going to connect to you. You're going to get a lot of messages from people. And then keep an open mind is like maybe you guys have your mindset on like one exact person right now, but it's like maybe that's just not meant to be. So just keep an open mind and flirt, because I see that you're going to be meeting a lot of new people and you're going to be receiving a message from someone from your past as well. Because I do feel like someone from your past is very loyal to you and dedicated to you. And that's what I'm seeing. So it's saying, okay, so I'm also seeing for you guys as far as your love life goes, second message. If you're in a relationship, I just see that you should encourage your partner to keep an open mind, and your partner should be encouraging you to do the same, because right now is not a time to stay stuck in the same patterns and mindset. We live, especially if you want a job like or a career that provides or needs adaptability, like being on YouTube. You always gotta be prepared for good months, bad days, and good days, big checks, little checks. Regardless, that's just an example. But I feel as though you guys both should encourage each other to just keep an open mind that not every day is gonna be amazing, but that doesn't mean to give up. Or maybe that's just what you need to tell yourself if you don't have a partner. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And if you have a partner, remember to always just keep an open mind about the relationship and keep things lighthearted and fun, no matter how tough life gets, Because I like to relay messages for if you're in a relationship as well. Oh, wow. We got no and no. So, woo-wee, okay. What's that about? So this is a big energy of saying no to somebody or something in your life, I'm seeing, guys. So possibly, again, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, it could really be a toxic person or energy in your life that you guys are realizing that they're just not for you. Because I'm kind of going to go back to, like, what was going on here, because this no is very kind of alarming. Okay, so what's this about? So I'm just seeing, okay, no, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I heard it. I heard the message. Takes a little bit. So a lot of you guys are saying, like you're just so hard on yourself. You doubt yourself. You're being indecisive. Like, it's too late to save the situation. I'm too old. I'm not good enough to go after my goals. Like, I'm not beautiful enough to find myself. Whatever. I'm hearing all these things that you guys are saying about yourselves. And the angel's like, no. Like, that is not the way to think. You're thinking negatively. No, like some of you guys just think like this reading is not for me. It's just too late for me to go after my dreams, or it's too, that the answer is no. And then a lot of you guys, like, again, like someone's trying to come back from your past, an ex or someone that was just toxic to you, brought you down, trying to make you, feel less of yourself. So you couldn't go after the things you wanted in life. So they kept you in that spot. And again, remember to say no to those people who bring you down, especially if they're trying to make a comeback. Because again, in a lot of these piles, I'm seeing your exes are trying to come back. Like, no one knows here, especially if you have someone in your life that is encouraging to you. I am seeing that for some of you guys, you do. And for a lot of you guys, it's like maybe you have your mindset on someone who is not encouraging you to be the best you could be. So keep an open mind there. Last but not least, let yourself stand out and be noticed. Pile number 5, you're meant to make a change. And I do feel like you are going to be receiving a lot of messages from people. So, do what you want with that. But I feel like you guys are just meant to express yourself, be yourself, and trust the creative spark you have and express it through your writing or your talents. Because I feel like right now, you guys are the master of your own destiny, and you're just changing direction into the life that you want. And it's like, if you're unhappy with your circumstances, don't make excuses about, some of you guys are saying, I can't succeed because of blank. Like, and that's just no. You can succeed. So make sure you tell yourself that. And that's what I'm seeing for my pile number 5 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see what charms want to come through. Okay, so again, we got the helmet here because some of you guys are being a bit hard-headed. So make sure you keep an open mind here in response to any aspect of your life that's not working. There is always a better opportunity on the way. Again, we got this. It's like you guys are definitely steering your own destiny right now. you have a soulmate probably coming up around you as well, or someone around you that wants to give you advice or help you out. And then with the boot here, I'm going to be honest with you guys, going after your dreams also requires hard work. Like, you know, you got to do the grind. You know, sometimes you really just got to hustle till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just stay stagnant and not make a decision to go after what you want, you're never really going to get to where you need to be. Remember what I say, guys? 50% manifesting, 50% taking action, right? Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like Cupid's arrow is striking here as well. So I feel like, yeah, you have a lot of admirers. Someone definitely has a crush on you guys. And I see this person coming forward. Could be an ex for some of you guys or someone you're dating or seeing. But I'm seeing with the starfish, like, you guys are meant to be a star, and I'm getting a lot of dance imagery here. So some of you guys are actually dancers, or it's just metaphoric to just dance with the rhythms of life and go with the flow. Also, I see a lot of you guys dressing up and getting on camera and performing. So I don't know if that's something to do with your life, or it's just like a metaphor for you guys just stepping out of your comfort zone, job interviewing, doing what you need to do, like, you know, putting a show on to, like, get where you need to be in life. And then I'm just seeing here that, once again, stay grounded here, guys, because some of you guys, like, you know, you need to also get out in the real world and start really doing things for yourself instead of just, like, watching 100 pick a card readings, I say ironically, as I, you know, do a 3-hour-long pick a card reading. Hysterical. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this message that was meant to find you guys. All right, I need to drink a little bit more tea. All right, so let's get started. Pile number 6. Let's see what message was meant to find you guys right now. Pile number 6, we got Tiger's Eye, which is one of my favorite stones, which is about protection. You know, I read Roman soldiers wear Tiger's Eye when it comes to, you know, when they went to battle, stuff like that. It's a protection stone, also grounding as well. And, you know, it was always one of my favorite stones. You know, I carried a huge Tiger's Eye with me when I went through a tough time. And then when I didn't need it anymore, I threw it in the ocean. I don't know why I did that, but it's because I had it for so long. It was cracking, it was breaking. It served its purpose. Anyways, pile number 6. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so pile number 7. I was thinking to myself, like, should I cut that part out? But I was like, no, you know what? I think there is a reason for that. Because I feel like for my pile number 6 people, you guys are definitely letting something go. Like, I feel as though you guys went through a really, really tough time. You went through a hurt with the situation. And now you're planning on really letting things go. And I feel like a lot of you guys are learning how to embrace life's challenges. And I feel as though you guys are not really worried too much what people think so much anymore. I feel like with the Tiger's Eye here, like, you guys definitely went through a huge challenge. But I feel like it's like you guys are embracing your warrior spirit here. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys, like with the 7th house here, it could have been with even a relationship with someone in your life, you know, someone challenging you. Or it could also just be a love relationship. And I feel like this relationship really was meant to expand your outlook on life. And I'm also seeing for my pile number 6 people, you could be involved with someone right now who is challenging you, you know, to expand and to be better and to be stronger. And I see with the 6th house here to improve your craft. So I see that this is probably a good thing, whoever this person was in your life or is in your life right now. All right, so, okay, wow. Whoa, this is really good news, guys. So this is awesome. So for my pile number 6 people, I actually see that this is really positive. So you probably have someone in your life right now who is challenging you for the better. And if you have not met this person, then you're about to. For most of you guys, you know who this person is. And it could be a family member. It could be a friend. But for a lot of you guys, this is a romantic partner. This person could be born in the winter. Or you could have, like, spent the holidays together, I'm seeing. Or this person loves Christmas. Or you love Christmas. I feel like this person could be like family to you. They can actually be a family member. I'm seeing that, you know, they could be born in, like, you know, the winter months as well. I saw that, but yeah, I just see that. Okay, wow. So honestly, guys, there's a lot going on here because it's very complex, but it's like, okay, wow, very, very interesting. So you guys are on the right path right now, and you're questioning it because someone or something is challenging you in a way that's making you very, very uncomfortable. But it's like a lot of this negativity is your imagination and your pride. So this is good. I do feel like you have someone around you who's very trustworthy, and they want you to help. They want to help you work on your craft and work on your life. They want to help you grow. They want to help you expand your consciousness, and they're either doing it directly or indirectly, you know? You know, it's funny that I say this about, like, throwing the stone into the ocean, because I don't even know why I said that and I felt dumb saying it. But then I was just like, oh, like, this makes sense now. Because even my relationship that was really toxic and really bad in the past, you know, that I'm not involved with anymore, I would not trade that experience for the world, because that person taught me so well how to, you know, to challenge myself to be better. Not in a direct way. This person was, as you say, a soul eater, someone who was very controlling. and all this type of stuff. But I feel as though that experience definitely made me a lot stronger. So it's like, for a lot of you guys, like, there's a few messages coming in here. So I feel like you guys definitely are involved with someone, and maybe they challenge you in a way that you really don't like. They do things that you really don't like, that you feel are negative and toxic. And I feel like you guys should swallow your pride and trust that you're growing from the situation and you can walk away from it. But I feel like for most of you guys, that's not even the case here. I feel like you actually are involved with someone that you really care about. But it's like you guys both have these negative and toxic traits that you're meant to work on, because a lot of relationships are mirrors. So if someone is very toxic or narcissistic, it's like you have to release that victimhood and walk away from them, which is so hard. I understand that, you know what I mean? And I feel like at the same time, you also have this, it's really hard. We live in a time period where everybody wants to point fingers at one another and accuse each other of being horrible, but we're all here with our unique paths and challenges. And of course, pile number 6, if you're in a bad or toxic situation that's dangerous, definitely I'm not encouraging that. That's not what I'm talking about here at all. I feel like it's very positive energy, so it's like you probably have someone coming on your path a lot better. But, let's get back to the reading. For those that are involved with someone right now, I do feel this person is trustworthy, and your pride may tell you that this person isn't, but I feel like they're in your life for growth right now, and all relationships are basically in your life for growth. And I see a lot of things going on. Some of you guys are involved with the law. Sorry, I got a telemarketer. But I feel as though, like, you guys, things were going to work out for the better here. I see that as well. So let me just see if I can actually get this message. Overcome the past. Big love is growing. Okay, wow. Okay, I understand the message now, because I went from like, oh, this is healthy to growth, to talking about toxic relationships, and I was like trying to figure out, what am I talking about here? It makes so much sense. So for my pile number 6 people, I get it. Like, you guys came out of a toxic relationship, and you either are meeting someone new or you have someone new in your life, right? And it's very, very, or some of you guys just like, you're starting to try to be in a relationship, or you are in a relationship right now, but you have a very toxic past and you have toxic experiences. So it's like, part of growing is realizing we have our toxic traits that we adapted to survive. And I feel like you guys may have adapted some toxic traits, and it's like you're trying to release that right now. Or the person on your mind is also trying to release that as well. And it's like, just because, you or this person has ghosts from the past, or you have things that, have hurt you in the past, I don't feel like, this thing is meant to throw away. I also feel like for a lot of you guys, like, you do have someone very toxic that you were not meant to be with, and that person may have skewed your relationship view, you know what I mean? Or your family or your upbringing. And I feel as though you have to release pride and trust that whoever's in your life right now is meant to grow, like help you grow. Or, second message, if you got out of a very toxic or rough situation with someone who hurt you, took advantage of you, that person was trying to help you in an indirect way grow. You know what I mean? Like, just take it as like, having the confidence to get through a tough situation. Like, you guys can make it through. This is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys are still hurting over someone in the past who try to bring you down, just know that they have their own demons and the reason why they act like what they act like. And I feel like you got to release your pride and realize that what's better for you is coming, and you're on the right path. Because I do feel like, because some of you guys went through this really tough situation, you feel like you went on the wrong path. Like, this person took you off your path, but I feel like this is part of becoming who exactly you're meant to be, no matter how tough the situation is, And I feel as though that if you're with or dating someone new, a big love is growing here. Trust came up twice, guys. There's trust in this relationship, and you're going to maybe even settle down, marry this person, start a family with this person. So, there's 3 messages coming in here. If you're in a toxic or unhealthy situation, you can still leave this situation and find better. You're on the right path, guys. This person's helping you grow and find your power with the tiger's eye. But for most of you guys, I feel like you're in this in-between where you're releasing a very toxic person who tried to control you, manipulate you, or worse, And I feel as though you have someone coming on your path that you're meant to marry. And, you're not damaged. Like, you're ready to find love. You will find that person, and someone who will accept you for your flaws and, realize that you're not perfect either, and you have developed some toxic traits because of survival. And I just see that, you're going to choose love instead of fear, and difficulties will be faced in a positive light. And it's not, I feel like you guys are going to overcome the past and not judge each other. And for a lot of you guys, it's like you met this person, and sometimes you question if you could trust this person because you've been hurt, because you've been cheated on in the past. But I see this as a confirmation here, because that's the third scenario where I see that you guys have met this person, and it's like maybe you already spent the holidays together, but you're still unsure, but you're on the right path. So those are all very good messages. Since I knew that you guys released somebody, though, because I see there's a death card here, a casket, I should say. I relate this to the death tarot card, the casket card, because I feel like, you went through a personal transformation where you're like, I can't live this way anymore with this person treating me like this, or, I can't live this way anymore. My family treating me like this. Like, I also feel like some of you guys are still in the stage where this person's not treating me right and I'm going to release them. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a difference between somebody who has, flaws that need to work on themselves to someone who is just not able to ever admit fault or accountability. Like, I see that some of you guys could be dealing with someone who has their own demons, who went through their own toxic relationships, who does have a side of them that you don't like. But I feel like, with these cards here, and you're on the right path. I feel like you and this person can grow, especially if there's communication and trust in the relationship. I do feel you guys can grow in this connection. So I feel as though, maybe they got out of a bad situation or you did, but I feel like somebody needs to release your pride, because the 7th house came in, which really means that you guys have a lot in common and you're meant to relate to one another. And I feel like with the compliments to an admirer here, it's like this person also, like, this new person, if they're in your life, you'll know, because they're going to compliment you. They're going to be there for you. Communication's going to be good. And they're going to encourage you to be your best self, to get back to the basics of what you love out of life. And yes, you see parting ways of business or romance. Yeah, also some of you guys feel like you've been deceived, like in your personal life, or your career, your friendships as well. And it's like you have a hard time trusting and letting new people in. Because I am getting, like, some of you guys actually got divorced. Like, actually, I see that with the broken ring, broken promises. And it's like you're afraid, like, of letting someone new in. But either you have someone in your life and you should give them a shot if they're checking off all your boxes, or you shouldn't give up, because someone is meant to go on your path to help you with your craft, with your life, with your work. This person that you're meant to be with should not take away from the quality of life that you have, should not distract you too much from your work. It should supplement you on everything that you want. This person is meant to join you on your path, not be your path. I think the problem with, some of these idealizations of romance is that people believe that your romantic partner is meant to be your other half or to be your destination. No, your romantic partner is meant to join you on your path as you guys, move along. You know what I mean? They're not meant to stop you and become your whole path. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's balance here. And I feel like maybe like that person in the past, like they required too much time and energy from you, and they prevented you from living your other parts of your destiny. Remember, having a soulmate is just part of your destiny, not your whole destiny. Another person, it cannot be your whole destiny. They're meant to supplement your destiny. We all have our individual lives and passions. No two people are exactly the same. So, with the sensitivity here, I feel like you guys could be oversensitive to hurt. As you see with the soul eater, like, you guys, you're almost afraid of people because of the things that you have gone through and what had happened to you. And I feel like, the past, and even sometimes a person from the past is still trying to come after you, or people are still trying to come for you. But I feel like, you guys are becoming more sensitive, so you can be aware of what is good and what isn't. If someone gives you a lot of anxiety when you're around them, it's not because you're meant to be afraid of them. It's because your soul is telling you, that they're not meant for you. Just like if you're feeling drawn to someone and comfortable around someone, you should also trust that energy as well. You guys definitely have a lot of options here in your life when it comes to your career, when it comes to your love life. That's another thing too the angels are trying to tell you guys, because, I'm an active person of not believing in the whole twin flame thing. And some of you guys get mad at me about it, but some of you guys agree. It doesn't matter. Live and let live. The reason I'm trying to say this is because maybe in the past you thought that really toxic person was your other half, or they were your soulmate, or you guys were meant to be on a path together. But this person, they were not helping you. They were draining you. They weren't there for you. And you're like, how can this just be it? How can this be love? That's not love, guys. You have plenty of other soulmates and options. And remember, maybe this person did have a shot at being that person. But if they're not being, my cat is having a hairball. Yeah, that's how these people make me feel, right, Charlie? But if they're not being that person you're meant to be within their own free will, you have options. When we incarnate, we have contracts with different types of people depending on where we're at and what level we're at. So if we're staying down here, maybe we do get stuck with this person if we choose to. But if we're leveling up, there's higher level and better level soulmates around you, and none of them are more important than the other. We all share different past lives and connections, and strong connections or positive connections. Doesn't matter, guys. You have to start seeing that there's options out there. We're not just stuck on one path and one way of life. So I also feel like, this person from your past is probably trying to reach out to you guys, but I trust that you guys are growing right now. Shush, Charlie. And I actually feel like for a lot of you guys, don't worry so much. Some of you guys live in fear of someone from your past, or a situation from your past, or people. Also, some of you guys may have broken a business contract with somebody, or you've broken off a client that was angry at you, or a friendship with this person. But don't live in fear of this person. You are empowering yourself with the tiger's eye. Maybe you want to wear a tiger's eye more because Tiger's Eye definitely helps you feel more empowered that you can get through anything. Believe me, guys, I know. And love is definitely all around you guys. So the Great Gathering in, okay, so yeah. I feel like you guys are definitely going through a new chapter here, and I feel like it's all coming together. Like, everything is like going in the direction it needs to be. And I feel like just because you had these hiccups in the road or these people that try to take advantage of you, it's all so you can become empowered and become the person that you're meant to be. And I'm also seeing that, you know, if you're getting ready to love again or you have someone new in your life, trust that this person is meant to be on your path. Even if they have their own demons or you have your own demons, you guys should be able to discuss that. Nobody's perfect, and I'm tired of like people talking about this knight in shining armor that's gonna, you know, ride in on their horse and be perfect. Like, I'd be wary of anybody that says their relationship is perfect. Like, nothing is perfect. All relationships challenge you to grow, and I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? And yeah, I see that your inner voice is guiding you to that right person. So if you release somebody, don't worry, there is better over the horizon. If you release someone toxic that hurt you, but you're trying to love again, you have someone new in your life, you know, be aware that maybe you still have some hurt and you may lash out at times inappropriate, or this person could because of their past. But if there's truly love and communication and trust in a relationship, I do believe you guys can move it past anything. Maybe some of you guys are in a relationship right now and you're experiencing turbulence, but you know, you'll know in your soul what is right for you. And I'm seeing that, you know, but there's no excuse for, like, you know, behavior that there's no accountability, dangerous people to be around, you know, violence. There's no excuses for any of those things, guys. So, you know, if you're involved in something like that, it's definitely time to release. And this is your sign of that. There's way better over the horizon. And if you believe that person who's hurting you to this extent is your twin flame or your other half, I'm here to tell you that that is just not the case. You know what I mean? Or on the flip side, if you believe that this person your twin flame, but you haven't heard from them in years, it may be time to weigh your other options. Even if you do have a great connection with this person, they may not be following their calls. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. And I'm here to speak the harsh truth sometimes, but also I do paint a really pretty picture of what can possibly be. There's love here. Love is definitely here, guys, for you. All right, so you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come rescue you when you could free yourself. So, wow, isn't that just what I'm saying here? Remember, like, love is not about someone just rescuing the other. It's about a team effort. You guys both lifting each other when you're both down. You both encouraging each other. And also you both having flaws and realizing that not one person is a victim of the other, you know? And if you're in a situation that makes you unhappy, it's time to be accountable for that and move forward so you could find a situation that's better for you. And if you have let go of that, then just know that there is someone over the horizon. And a lot of you guys, you do know this person and you're dealing with them right now. And you have, like, you possibly could be marrying this person. So that is what I'm seeing here. I love this. Yeah. We have the deception here, let go of control issues. Because I just feel like for some of you guys too, like, some of you guys, like, you're trying to hold on to somebody that just is not meant for you. Like, this person could have narcissistic traits, or, you know, they could be just someone just from the past now. And, you know, don't you want that happy marriage with the right person? They're going to come at perfect timing. Let go of control issues. And also let go of, like, an idealized version of what a soulmate is, or what you think love is, or what it could be. Because you never know what the universe has planned for you. And I just see here that you guys are taking on a whole lot. And I'm just seeing that some of you guys just feel like, you know, if you don't have romance in your life, then your life is not worth living. And that's just not the case. Maybe it was that person that made you feel that way. But there's wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you're not noticing or trusting that. So I feel like it's another sign for option number 6 that people are trying to help you guys, but maybe you're too focused on this person who broke you and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or made you feel less than yourself. But this is not the person who's going to save you, you know? And also, you cannot be fixed in the same place that broke you. So if you're waiting for your family or the people that hurt you, whoever, to pick you up, if they're the ones that put you down, that's not going to happen. But what I do see is that you could take control of your own life, empower yourself, and there's a whole lot of options out there for you guys. And it could be a romantic message as well. Like, you have people out there who actually want to romantically help you. Like, I know, because coming out of a toxic relationship myself, like, I was shocked when I started dating and, like, you know, someone would actually do helpful things to me and help me with things. I'm like, whoa, this actually exists? And it does, like, you know, so pay attention to that. That's the best way of knowing, guys, because you guys are like, is this my soulmate, Alice? I'm like, do you want it to be your soulmate? Do you want this person to be in your life long term? This person who doesn't call you, who cheats on you, who lies to you, who doesn't treat you right? No, you want to marry someone who could trust, who works on things with you, who admits they have flaws, and who does see a long-term potential with you. So I feel like there's a lot of, like, I'm meeting you where you're at with this reading. Like some of you guys are there, you're getting ready to be married and you're releasing all this past energy and you're being encouraged. But some of you guys needing to let go of that person, that's just not for you. That contract is up. But, I feel like you guys definitely are taking responsibility for your life right now. You're evolving. And I also feel like a lot of you guys are working hard. Again, asking for help. So I just see that, there's people around you that want to help you guys with the 6th house here. I feel like you guys could have to be some Virgo energy, or you can have Virgo in your chart. You guys are doing way too much. Don't forget to ask for help for others. And if people are saying no or refusing to help you, then they're definitely not for you or your path. And I feel like this message could be repeated even with friendships and family relationships as well. Like if someone is just not doing what they need to do, not helping you, draining you, trying to control you, this person's in your life to help you become empowered, to say no to them and move forward. You are still on the right path. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Again, I'm getting more energy of people that you just feel like you can't trust, that are working against you. And there's no need to pay attention to that energy anymore, guys, because you're definitely on that next level here. I'm just seeing that follow your heart, because abundance is coming as well. And I'm also seeing too, like your soulmate is meant to help you make more money, not take money from you. You guys know what I'm saying? Like your soulmate will help you build a better future. So I feel a lot of you guys, you're with this person right now and you might end up being married to them. And I'm seeing that. And some of you guys, you're about to meet this person. And for some of you guys, you're still releasing that toxic, hurtful people or person in your past. And it's the same thing for friendships. Like, you could be releasing the friendships right now, about to meet new friends. You could be, releasing, or distancing yourself, or some boundaries with some family that's treating you this way. No matter what, you're on the right path. Every challenge is for growth here. And every challenge is to expand your outlook. So I'm kind of getting a lot of messages here, but I feel like it's really great news for those that have met their soulmate, because I am getting, for most of you guys, you have. And it's like, just because you or them have ghosts of the past does not mean you need to let go of releasing, them as a whole. But I feel like some of you guys who've been down the same road with the same person with no avail for years and years, then you know what to do here, because you got something way better on your path. So do a walking meditation, obviously meditate a little bit, do what you got to do, get some fresh air, try to figure out, what it is your next move is, and just be silent, pay attention, observe to what's going on around you. And of course, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so harshly and lightly, because I am getting, for my pile number 6 people, because you've been through so much in the past, you might be overly sensitive. So when you're dating someone new, you may be too quick or too judgmental or too quick to cut someone off. And that's also not good at all. I feel like some of you guys do have a soulmate in your life, but you're judging them too harshly, and you guys could end up married together. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Remember, no relationships are without challenges, but when a person tries really hard to dim your light and keep you from achieving your goals and dreams, that's when it's time to go. Or if they can't be there for you, if they're not answering you when you call you, or they're flaky, they're not consistent, then that may not be the people you want to take, to the path of success with you. So remember that no relationship is without challenges. And if you have met the person you think you're meant to marry and there's some challenges in that connection, you're going to hear, don't give up, because this person may be there to expand your outlook on love. And remember, guys, you don't deserve to be treated badly, no matter what reading told you that was your twin flame. If someone is mistreating you or making you feel less of yourself on a daily basis, or just not there for you, or hasn't called or answered your text, and they're not challenging you in a healthy way, and your relationships are getting to the point where it's just overly toxic, maybe time to release, guys. And that's kind of the message I see there as well. But for most of you guys, I feel as though it's almost the complete opposite message. Like, you have someone in your life and there's a bit of challenges there. And maybe you have some misunderstandings, but you're both very stubborn, I'm hearing. So, take some time out. But I don't feel like this person is trying to harm you, especially if they're a giver and a helper like you are. And you'll see that in their actions. How are they with their family, with their friends? Like, how are they with their work? Do they help people for a living? Like, you get what I'm saying, guys? You'll know your person's heart, and not in an idealized way, but on just the way that they treat you. And, if they're trying to help you succeed, then you very much well have met your soulmate. So, that's what I'm seeing for my pile number 6 people. And if you are dealing with, unfortunately, like myself, like coming out of abusive or toxic relationship, in the past, you're not always going to react the right way to situations because you're conditioned to feel a certain way. So there's nothing wrong with therapy or talking to a professional as well. But I just feel like, sometimes you have to reel in and take accountability for your own actions and your own part in toxicity as well. So that's the message I have for you guys. With the bow here, I love this because it's like innocence. Like, you guys still have your innocence with you. And don't worry, that's never going to be taken away from you. You're still the kind and amazing person. And I feel like with the skunk here as well, like, because some of you guys have been through tough situations, you push people away very quickly and too easily. Like I said before, you could have someone around you who really wants to help you. So don't be so quick to judge just because, somebody or other people in your life have hurt you. And I feel like, skeletons in the closet, like, you or someone you've been dealing with romantically may have a lot of hurt from the past, or maybe they try to push you away. But I feel like you and your soulmate both still have that kindness and sensitivity and innocence in your soul. And I feel like, again, like a lot of you guys just need to start building up your confidence again. I feel like you were in relationships with people who try to dim you or not make you feel like you're beautiful or amazing, and you are. And I feel like, again, like you guys are definitely meant to be in a soul connection, a union, and a marriage one day. So do not ever second guess that. And if you met that person, work on things, especially if you're both willing to. Don't be too stubborn. And again, your soulmate will always try to give you advice and lift you up when you're down, for the most part. So that is what I'm seeing for my option. And I'm hearing, they'll listen to you and they'll try to make the changes necessary to make the relationship succeed because they don't want to lose you. That's what I'm seeing as well. Like, let go of anybody right now that doesn't seem afraid to lose you, because I think that is something that is kind of coming through strong with my option and number 6 people. All right. Okay. Last but not least, pile number 7. When my readings are so long, I gotta take breaks. And we got here citrine, a stone for manifesting and confidence. So it's definitely going to be my manifesting pile, but we'll see. Manifesting. I feel like I make up words when I do these readings. It's funny. All right. So pile number 7. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to lay out some of the cards, just to get the big picture here of what is going on for you all. Okay. So I feel as though you guys are really taking charge of your own life right now, taking action. I feel like a lot of you guys really, really have this dream life that you want to go after. And I see that, a lot of you guys have to release the need to know the exact path to get there. Just know that if you keep working on yourself and keep seeking and going inward and being positive and setting goals, and stay dedicated and keep helping others and everything like that, I just see that you're going to get exactly where you need to be. I see here with the loneliness as well, as like you guys probably are on this path where like you are trying to be true to yourself, but I feel like sometimes you do get lonely because it's hard, to be on this independent path of, trying to be the person that you're meant to be. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just trying to seek more out of life as well because you are still lonely. I feel like you guys definitely are becoming a lot more courageous right now, because my pile number 7 people, you guys definitely feel like you have a big purpose here in this world. And don't you ever doubt that. I know what I'm here to do. So I feel as though a lot of you guys do know what you're here to do. Like you know, but you don't know, kind of, in a way. Like I feel like you guys know you're meant to take action to help others. You may have some Cancer in your chart, or Capricorn, or you could be a water earth sign. Regardless of that, I just feel like it's like this Capricorn Cancer energy that shows me that you guys are tough, you're diligent, but you're also focused. And the Cancer has the the Cancer, oh my God, I can't even talk. This is when I started to burn out. But on the card, the Chariot, it's ruled by the sign Cancer. But I also think about Capricorn when I see that card, because I think about like how when you follow your heart, like there's really nothing that's going to stop you. So I feel like you guys really are caring people, and you want to give, like, you want to put that energy into helping others. And sometimes you get lonely because you feel like a lot of people are not like that. But be courageous, guys, because just because other people may meet you with opposition does not mean that you're not on the right path. And I feel like you guys will feel more at peace the more courageous and confident you are. So let's see what else is going on here. Of course. So it says here that there could be, there could be someone around you that's just kind of jealous and kind of a hater. I'm seeing they could be a Capricorn, or they could have Cancer energy in their chart. That's also what I'm seeing. Or you could have dealt with that type of energy in the past, or they could be an earth sign or a water sign or fire sign as well. Doesn't matter. Honestly, doesn't matter. But I feel as though this person could have been very close to you, and it's like you kind of feel like they're sending negativity your way and stuff like that. And it's funny, I keep getting like messages like this. So just kind of be careful, guys. I'm seeing that, you just need to up your protections a little bit. But I just see for a lot of you guys that you're just really kind and sensitive souls. So just don't listen to people that are jealous that you're on your own path. I'm honestly getting from my pile number 7, you're either very successful or you're on your way to success. So it's like, it says the boss here. Like you guys could be, really the boss of your own destiny right now. And sometimes it really is lonely at the top, like I feel like you are never truly alone because you're helping so many people. And so many people view you in a positive light. So that one jealous witch, I'm just only saying that because the card says it. I'm not calling anyone a witch here. But that one jealous witch, just for, name purposes, don't listen to that. There's going to be 50 more people that are really happy for you and all the things you have going on. Even if you don't see that, I see that you help so many people in your life that I feel as though you don't even realize that so many people think very positive of you. So don't ever worry about that. And I'm seeing just because one person may say something negative about you does not really mean that that's who you are as a person. You know who you are. You're setting your goals. I know what I'm here to do. That's what the purpose is about. And just find that strength to keep it moving no matter what negative energies are saying to you or trying to bring you down. Because it's like, I feel like you guys are going through a door here where it's just no return. Like you went on this path where you're going after what you want. You already released somebody or something or a job or a situation or a mentality, and there's no turning back. Like you're going in this direction and this is the way that it is. So if anybody has anything to say about it, they should just shut up because it's your life. You know what I mean? And I see that you guys are really seeking more out of life and you're becoming more spiritual and you're just aspiring in a more spiritual way. And I feel like this is really going to be helping you improve your life. And I just see that you guys definitely are on the way to success if you're not already there already. With the target here, we got a goal-oriented person. And I feel like that person is you. Like, I feel like you guys really are, setting goals and everything like that. So I'm seeing here as well, like, you should accept valid criticism and someone is undependable. Like, I'm actually getting that someone in your life probably is trying to come to you and give you advice, but it's not really the best advice. Like, I'm seeing because it's like it could be insincere or they could actually be jealous about like something that you have going on. So it's like, you guys, if you're this goal-oriented person, then keep focusing on yourself and your own advice and your own intuition and don't really care too much. You don't really need everybody's critique or everyone's opinion on what you have going on or what direction you're going in. You don't really need that, right? Take action. Like, you guys have it in you. And if you feel lonely, like, it doesn't mean you have to listen to advice. You can go out with friends, but you don't have to completely listen to them. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like you guys are on this path of like your own individual following your own purpose. And that sometimes not everyone's going to have the answer. It says you use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Like, your intuition is going to help you set goals. Like, sometimes I realize when I set goals, like, those goals are coming from my intuition. Like, I feel like it's the angels helping me kind of focus in on what direction I could be headed in next. Now, I'm also seeing as well, like, if you are getting advice from someone who is successful, who is goal-oriented, who is intuitive, and also very reliable and never really like tries to like bring you down intentionally, then do listen to advice from that person, because I do see like, there's a flip side to this. But for most of you guys, if someone you already know is kind of a jealous type or not really running their own life in a way that is admirable and they're independable, they've been insincere, then don't listen to what they have to say. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of like your own success should speak for itself. Like, if, when I used to bartend, there was a patron that always said to me, when someone would say something hateful or hurtful, take it where it comes. If whoever's shooting this negativity out to you, look at their own life and look at their own successes, and they should probably focus on their own life. I feel like I threw that back at someone one time when they had like a critique for me. I'm like, don't you have like your own businesses and your own things to worry about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain people, like, their life should just speak for itself. Most people just like to point the finger at others. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, but for most of you guys, of course, if you have someone around you who's driven, who's goal-oriented, then accept the valid criticism. I feel like you guys definitely have a secret admirer here, or someone that really thinks you're special coming in here. So we'll talk about that. Yeah, this person, you make them very happy. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the separation cards here. So either two things. I'm getting two messages for you guys. A lot of you guys definitely have met your soulmate. I'm seeing that. But I feel like some of you guys are just like having a hard time believing in yourself right now. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, like, you could be dealing with feeling sick, or you could be wanting to stay home right now or take a rest or take a break. And I'm seeing that, we got tea, honey, snuggles, comfort. Like, I feel like some of you guys just need to take a little break from life because you've been working really hard. I see that workaholic vibes coming in strong. But let's see what else is going on here. I just wanted more clarifications on what is going on with this. Oh yeah, you guys are extra protected right now. This is really good news. And I'm seeing that, life is going to take an unpredicted turn, because the first card that came up is a mystery card. So don't be attached to, knowing all the answers or knowing how everything is going to happen. Just keep setting your goals, keep focusing on yourself, keep doing you. These doors are opening up, and before you know it, you'll be at that point of no return in a good way. And these people, these memories, this hurt will just be a thing of the past. And I'm just seeing that, a lot of you guys are meant to be leaders. So keep practicing and keep studying and keep leveling up, because there's always going to be people trying to tell you how to live your life. But I feel like they know that you're destined for greatness. And that's the truth. So I feel like you guys are going to succeed. You're going to keep growing. But I feel like you don't always have to be on go, go, go. I feel like right now, if you guys are, dealing with health issues or you're tired, right now it's just a sign. Stay in, practice a little bit, study a little bit more, get some books, rest and recover till you feel your full self again. Especially if some people around you, especially if you feel like some people around you are bringing you down. My phone battery is dying. Sorry. Especially if some people around you are just making you feel drained or just not like yourself. The more rest right now, the more clarity, the better. And I know I was talking about your love life and I kind of just got sidetracked, but we got the soul family card here, which shows me that you probably met a very important soulmate on your path. And I feel with the separation card, like maybe you and this person are physically separated right now, but I just see that you guys will be kind of returning, getting back together. And then I do also see with the engagement card here, if you are seeing this person and you might feel like at times, things are not going in the direction you want them to, or you might take some breaks from the connection. I still see that you're getting to that next level. And I'm also seeing that, if you're single right now and you don't have anyone, then you're just getting to that next level where you're going to be meeting this right person. And you could possibly have a secret admirer right now. But for most of you guys, I do sense a soulmate around you, and you guys are going to make it to the next level because this person is part of your soul family. And once again, I feel like this person just wants the best for you. And I think that's quite lovely. So have fun and celebrate as well. You guys have definitely accomplished a lot in your life, and your vibe is rising as well. So definitely realize the more you vibe up, the more people are going to have something to say about you and who you are as a person. But I don't feel like there's anything to really worry about. And I feel like as well, you guys are going through deep healing and you're actually becoming a lot more spiritual people. So make sure you guys definitely balance out a little bit, because I feel like you're also in the midst of a spiritual awakening and healing. So again, rest and reconsider a little bit, and stop being so hard on yourself because you know your purpose, you know what direction, you're here for a reason. So what are you so worried about? The angels got your back. And I feel like you guys definitely need to feel your emotions and trust yourself. And, your intuition is definitely going to get you where you need to be, guys. And I also feel like, okay, so I feel like some of you guys may need to take a break right now because of, health concerns, or you may need to take a break right now because of other circumstances going on. So I feel like use this time wisely to learn. We got to study, honoring your skills. Some of you guys are feeling inspired to take online classes, or some of you guys feel inspired to teach more, connect more with people. It's a good time to make moves, to learn more. I'm seeing this will definitely help you guys realize why you are at why you're at where you're at right now. I'm also seeing as well, you guys definitely are cutting off people, and keep doing that, guys. If people just don't seem happy for you, and I'll give you an example. Like if you say, hey, I met someone, I really like them, and then this person's like, oh, I don't think it's there for you, but this person is being helpful to your life. Those are examples of people that just act out of jealousy, but they disguise it as advice. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you could have those type of people around you. So, trust your gut. Nobody's perfect. And you'll know what's helpful and more hurtful just by the evidence of what that person's effect has on your life. If you've taken this person's advice before and it wasn't the best, well, there you go. And some of you guys feel like you're having trouble moving forward. And I feel like, yeah, you have a lot of options here. So yeah, your inner voice knows what direction to take. I'm kind of getting like a timeout energy for a lot of you guys because you have been working long and hard and you are going through a transformation right now. Some of you guys have this illusion of feeling trapped. But I feel like as long as you keep putting your energy into your purpose and into what you want and into what you desire, you will definitely end up where you need to be. And I just see that, again, trust your instincts. So my option number 7, people, you guys are gaining your confidence to go after what you want. You definitely have gifts of intuition. And I'm also seeing that you guys are excellent manifestors. So it's like you might have been manifesting and working your ass off. So it's like take a break if you're feeling a little bit down and out. That's what I'm seeing here. There's no need to worry. And I also feel like there's definitely going to be a love option here coming in with the Page of Cups. Like I feel like somebody around you definitely wants to offer you something. It could be a crush for those that are single, or it is a crush, I should say, or someone who has a crush on you or a secret admirer. But for a lot of you guys, I see a love offer from someone that you could have had on and off energy from, or somebody that, in the past wasn't ready, but I see that they could be ready for a new level of commitment with you. And this person could just have like a youthful spirit or aura about them coming in. And for some of you guys, I do see it could be also an apology. Sorry, I dropped this card on the floor. Let's see what card it is. Okay, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is communication, guys. So I see communication coming in. Maybe communication wasn't the best with this person, but I see you guys improving your communication. I'm shuffling as I'm doing this. Again, we have the 2 of Swords. So I feel like you guys have someone like either you or them, they could have been very indecisive about moving their relationship to the next level for whatever reason. So keep things light and playful, but I definitely feel like you guys will be moving the relationship along. And if it's a secret admirer, they've been indecisive about moving the direction, like moving towards you or making an offer, but I actually see them doing that, which is great news. Yeah, this person could be hiding either how much they want to be with you, or they could be hiding their feelings for you right now. So I see, you know, this person could have went through heartache. If they're your ex or you guys been on and off, they could have went through heartache with you or with someone else. So be patient with the situation, but I definitely feel like you guys, your love life is ascending to the next level. You're on a new chapter here. And I do feel like this person is going to take a leap of faith towards you. So thank you guys again for watching. Oh wait, I forgot to do the charms. By the 7th option, I definitely get a little burnt out. So funny. Okay. Let's see what is going on here as far as the charms go for my pile number 7 people. All right, let's see what is going on. Okay, pile number 7, let's see. All right, so I feel as though you guys definitely have a soulmate, but this person may have a little bit of a tough shell to crack. You know, they could be an air sign, or they could just be an earth sign, or just someone, or what, it doesn't really matter. They just could be someone who's like a little like hard shell on the outside, but soft on the inside. So, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, if this is someone you've been seeing, they could be a little stubborn right now. You know, this person could be into sports, or you could be into sports as well with the football here. Or it's just advice, again, to keep your connection light and playful, you know, not force too much because of like whatever the situation is. Maybe they're a little emotionally fragile right now for different circumstances. Something with their teeth, they could have nice teeth, I'm seeing as well. I'm also seeing this person could be very adorable. You know, I'm just getting that. I feel like this person wants to ask you out, go to the movies with you as well. I'm also seeing you guys need to relax. Like, watch some movies, get some Netflix on. I'm not even a big TV person, so I'm laughing that I say this, but you know, you really spend some time and some leisure. I feel like you guys have been working really hard, and I feel like you guys came out of a very chaotic time period, so, you know, and you're going through a lot of healing. I'm also seeing that a lot of you guys, like, you could have been traveling a lot, so you need to rest. And I also feel like you guys are stars, so don't be afraid to shine and really show the world who you really are. And don't let anybody stop you from doing what you feel in your heart is right. You don't need everyone's approval to go after what you want in life. And I'm also seeing the last message here is that you guys focus on the big picture about what you want out of life, and I just feel like it's going to come to you. And I'm also seeing that you guys have a gift of helping people, so don't be so focused on how or where or why you're going to get to exactly where you need to be. I just feel like you guys are protected, you have a purpose, and you're going to end up exactly where you need to be, so don't worry too much. You are on the right path. So that is what I'm seeing for my pile number 7 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!